mommy.
Yeah, that's definitely about me.
I don't get it. What does that mean?
Thank you, Pagan. Thank you, Pagan, for the TTS.
He's saying that when Gen Z women are born, the doctor puts a microchip in their brain, which causes a short circuit along their cerebral cortex. So when they say woman as a plural form of women, that's why.
It's a troll comment.
Okay.
Wait, you don't believe that?
No.
That's because he's trolling.
No, I know.
You didn't know. You can't play it off now. You messed it all up. You can't play it off.
Just a girl.
You were so close. So close. So close. Anyway, so back to this question. Yeah, what would you be bringing to the table, do you think, that is non-reciprocal?
So, like, if a man sees me on the street or something, like, what would be the traits that he would see that would draw him in?
No. What would you be bringing to the table that he wouldn't be bringing to the table?
In the context of what? Like, I'm confused.
Of a relationship.
Like, as far as, like, the maturity?
Anything.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, like, I'm trying to be, like, open without thinking about, like, too, like, narrow-minded, like, you know what I mean?
Can you restate back to us the multiple traits that you listed out that you want in a man?
I was saying I like a dominant man.
Yep.
Is established, mature, and I guess not an asshole. I don't know.
But so it's very easy for you to answer what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. But why is it a little harder for, like, here's all the traits that I want in a guy. Mm-hmm. Why can't you just as easily say, here's what I'm bringing?
Mm-hmm.
So what are those things?
I mean, for me personally, like, it's definitely hard to, like, narrow things down because, like,
but you don't seem to have any trouble narrowing them down for what you want.
Right, because that's in my perspective of what I want. But it's like, it's hard for us as people to reflect that inward and know what traits. You know what I mean?
Really? Wait a second.
In my opinion, because I can easily...
Wait, don't you know yourself the best? You've been living with yourself for 19 years. You mm-hmm. know everything there is to know about you. Mm-hmm. So how would you not be able, if you're looking externally about men who I might not even know, I want X, Y, Z. Mm-hmm. But why can't you just list out, well, here's what I'm bringing. Here's me. Mm-hmm. This is what I bring.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just hard to, like...
Okay, that's fair.
You know, I think it's just the phrasing is.
Let me ask the second part of the question. Mm-hmm. What baggage would you bring?
Baggage? I mean, relationship-wise or just in general? Relationship? Baggage-wise, I mean, I guess if they were to look at my sexual things, you know, like, I guess body count or my profession, the fact that I don't have a lot of relationship experience, I think age could also play a factor because that comes with the lack of experience. Mm-hmm.
So we have at least four pieces of baggage.
Right.
Can we get one positive that you're going to be bringing to this relationship that's non-reciprocal?
From what men have told me, like in my personal life, they like me because I'm honest with them. I'm funny, like in my personal life.
Those are reciprocal traits, though. You would expect honesty as you're getting honesty, right?
Right.
So that's a reciprocal trait. It's a non-reciprocal trait that you think you would bring.
Something that would benefit him, no? By being with you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why I was saying it's up to the individual. Like, I'm not going to be like, I don't know, like, I'm just not like, I don't have like a giant ego, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's gonna get to date the baddest bitch around and blah, blah, blah. Like, to me, that's subjective to whatever man I'm dating or whatever man finds interest. It's up to him to find those traits in me that he is attracted to. And that's different for everybody.
Wait, so...
How
so
about,
nothing?
Like, I feel like I have, like, just a different question that kind of would give the same answer. Like, what do you think a traditional man who's dominant, who's a provider, and all those things you listed would want in a woman?
Did she say, I don't know if she said provider, although that would be an entailment of being
Traditional.
Do you want a provider? Okay. So that, I'm assuming you want a guy to pay for the first date, right?
To lead.
You want a guy to pay,
That's what she said.
would you want a guy to pay for like subsequent dates too? Like provider.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think that comes with the dominant role.
Okay. So you would be submissive then? Mm-hmm. I assume that's what you would bring.
Right.
So I have a question. If you were dating a guy and he told you, I want you to stop doing porn, would you be submissive and listen to him?
If I loved someone, absolutely.
What if you didn't love him?
Then I would not stop. I
But
wouldn't
you're
be
in a
with
relationship with him.
I wouldn't be in a
Well, what if
relationship.
you don't love him yet?
That's possible.
That's pointless to me because I'm like, if we're not, I don't know, if I don't love you yet, I'm not going to quit my job for you.
Yeah, but somebody can grow to love somebody. That's very possible.
Right.
How
But
about if
I'm
he
not
doesn't
going
know
to
if he
cut
loves
off
you
my
yet?
financials because you told me.
He's providing.
Right. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I would want to be in love with someone for them to, like, cut off, like,
Or at least
what I do.
attraction, maybe not love, but like attraction to them. Would you like give it up for them? Like
She ain't
that's-
giving up.
Like
And
let's
the
say you're
potential.
like 2 months
If she's
into
attracted
that
to a dude.
relationship,
Yeah, I mean, if I'm just attracted, like, I don't really care.
but
like,
it's like, how long does it take for you to fall in love with someone?
I don't know. I haven't been in love.
Okay.
Yeah.
A week for me.
So
Wait.
the last question I got for you. Why would a traditional man who had those traditional traits and values want somebody who
See,
is
now
doing
I'm
porn?
understanding. Like, anyway, I'm not saying they would. I'm just saying what I like.
Yeah,
So
but-
it's like, for me, I'm not stupid. Like, I understand what I do as a job. I understand the way the world would view that in a negative light or whatever. And that, at the end of the day, that was my decision. So maybe it's harder for me to find a man
Sure.
that I want.
But let's circle.
You know what
all,
I mean?
We're going to circle all the way back now to the original question I asked you. Do you think that there's going to be any long-term ramifications from you doing porn? The response to this was everything except this answer, which is that it could definitely have significant problems when it came to the relationship that you would want with a man who had the traits, characteristics, and values that you're after. How come you left that out?
I wasn't thinking about that because most of the time when people bring it
You
up,
weren't
they always
thinking about it.
Well, they always bring up, oh, what about your family? What about your children? They're not thinking about like, oh, what about your future
I
relationships?
assume you're going to have children with somebody you're in love with.
Yeah, of
Then
course.
you want that person to have those values, right?
Of course.
That comes before the kid, right?
Of course.
So if that
I
comes,
just-
so
I
that
didn't
comes
think about
before
that
the
before.
kid. There's a step-by-step process here.
Right.
The type of man that you're after for the values, aren't you hamstringing yourself?
I mean, no, because I mean, at the end of the day, if a dude doesn't want me back, I'm not gonna chase it. Like, I'm not gonna look stupid
Yeah,
like
but why
that.
would a man who had values, structured values, and was traditional, which is what you want,
Mm-hmm.
why would he want to be with a porn star?
Right. I'm not saying a traditional man has to be.
So how's that not hamstringing yourself?
Well, because it's like I grew up in a household that was a Christian household.
Sure.
And so maybe it's just the way I grew up that it's kind of ingrained in me to like certain traits in a relationship. I'm not saying that's an indefinite to what I'd be looking for. Like, let's say I find someone and they're not even like that at all, but I love them and it works for us, that's fine too.
Really? You think that you're going to be able to change things like you want them to be dominant, a provider, have traditional values? You really think you're going to change what you're attracted to? Really?
I mean, if you love somebody, yeah.
Andrew, can I ask you a
absolutely.
question on this? Can a guy be dominant and a provider, but not be traditional?
Yes.
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 So that's what I mean. That's where I kind of think about this. Part of me, when these,
But there's an undercurrent here to look at. Yes. So in other words, I'm going to concede that this is logically possible.
right?
I don't ever see it though. Meaning that the types of men I think who desire to be in those roles generally seem to have a value structure which underpins why they want to be in those roles. Otherwise, what the hell would be the point? You just go out and be a promiscuous man whore and hump every chick you saw and lie to them, be a scumbag. There wouldn't really be any negative ramifications to that. So why not do that?
On the provider front, I do wonder though, like if there's like liberal cuck soy boy who's like just, you know, he's making, nothing precludes a liberal cuck soy boy from making a ton of money.
No.
So they can fall into the provider role. It's not clear if they're, the dominant component is a little more
Yeah,
questionable.
but generally, but let me ask the counter to this.
Yeah.
So the liberal cuck soy boy,
Yeah.
why does he want to fall in the provider role?
That's a good question.
Maybe.
Well, it would occur to me
Maybe it's
that,
like instinct, because like, weren't you talking about like male instincts or something
Sure.
earlier? Like, what if it's just like ingrained from where they grew
I
up?
would think it would be instinct to not be a liberal cuck soy boy too, though, right? That seems instinctual, but maybe it's not just purely instinct. So if we're backing up, though, what would be the incentive for somebody who lives in modernity, a man who lives in modernity, makes tons of cash, right? And he doesn't see really any value in being a provider when he can just basically go out and hump whatever woman he wants. What would be the principal underpinning behind that? So you said you were raised in a Christian household, so you probably assume in your head, the way that you think about it is, it's supposed to be man, woman, children, devoted wife, right? Head of household, husband. These are the examples that you see.
Right.
Do you know why that becomes ingrained, though? It's because those are examples that work. And so you look your whole life and you look around you and you see all kinds of examples that don't work. Traditionalism is really just the study of experiments that worked. That's an experiment that always works. Seems to work the best out of every other
It didn't
experiment.
work for my parents. That's
It
all.
doesn't always work.
Yeah.
Right? Of course not. But even if your parents split, that doesn't mean they won't enter into another traditional relationship with other people, right? So again, this is the experiment again seeming to work as it's supposed to. Even if with these two people it did not work, doesn't mean they're not going to look for a reformation for exactly that same kind of relationship again. That's the examples that we see that work the most. And so that's why we kind of are always looking at them and going, okay, why does this work? So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like that, I don't think that's relevant to like the original point though.
I think it is, because what you're after is, you seem to be after all the values of somebody who has an underpinning ethical system. The ethical system being, what are the things you value? Honesty, right? Integrity, honor. Part of that, the nature of I provide for woman, I take care of wife doesn't have to work, right? I'll kill myself at the factory every day to make sure the family's taken care of. There has to be some kind of underpinning there for ethics, right? Otherwise, why the hell would you do it?
Right.
Yeah.
So you're saying like,
I'm saying that absent the ethical part, I don't think you can arrive at the traditional part. I don't think it's easy to arrive there.
right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be a single mom. I have a child and I would not be able to do it alone. I just got a C-section and I was in the ICU for septic shock. And, you know, my boyfriend had to step up and take care of my kid. I was literally dying on my deathbed and I had to get blood transfusions, everything. I don't know how some women do it alone. That is like, it's sad that, you know, some women go through it, but that's definitely, you want a partner that's going to stick by you. Now, I couldn't even put on my own underwear.
But weren't you with this guy for 3 months before?
Well, no, I knew him for a long time before then. I
Yeah, I
him
know,
for
but
4 years.
romantically, right?
Romantically, yeah, we'd hang out in like groups.
So wasn't that just a gamble?
Well, I guess I took his word for it when he told me that he was serious and he did want a family and a serious relationship. And it just so happened that we got along and we have very similar interests. So, I mean, it worked.
But I mean, if you were to take yourself out of your shoes, this worked,
yeah,
right, for you?
This did work, yeah.
You would never recommend it for somebody else, though, right?
Honestly, I got really lucky. I
Yeah.
won it because maybe they would end up a single mom, honestly.
Right.
And-
Right, that's what I'm saying is like,
Yeah.
I understand the principle of what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's really difficult It seems
Can't
like
even-
it seems like
yeah.
it seems stupid that a woman would actually choose to be a single mom, though they do.
Yes.
Because you're right. It takes there's a lot more
Mm-hmm. Takes a
work involved
village.
than well,
not
it doesn't
good
take
for
a
the
village,
dog.
but it does take a dad.
And also, like, you don't want your child growing up, hey, mommy and daddy are dating different people. That's not a good example. No. That's just, it happens.
A good example
It
of what, though?
happens. Good example of having a traditional household.
Of having
Yeah.
underpinning,
And then they're gonna-
ethical underpinnings,
Yeah,
right?
and then my daughter is going to grow up, well, my mommy and daddy weren't together, so I'm going to go be a single mom.
Right.
Hypothetically, not my situation,
I mean,
but
that
that's
depends
not,
how you like view the world, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I
it
agree.
works for some people.
Like, for me personally, because I did grow up in a certain way, I'm striving to not have that happen.
Yeah.
Not to be like,
Nobody,
what I mean? Like,
Wait, hold on. Because
just
you
as
grew
far
up
as
in a
like
certain
divorce.
way. Wait. You don't want, so you do want to get married one day.
Yeah.
Do you want to have kids?
Absolutely.
But don't you think simply by virtue of the work that you've done, that's going to make it much more difficult to have a stable relationship? No impact whatsoever on the.
It'll definitely have an impact, but for me, like, again, as I was saying, like,
well, how
it doesn't need to be like the concrete, like.
But if it'll
traditional
definitely,
man.
but if it'll definitely have an impact, wouldn't that have an impact on the likelihood of the success of the relationship?
No, because I'm not gonna get married to someone that I have like things like about my past. Like if you're mad that I did this job, you're not the one for me.
But what if it introduces issues down the line in your relationship that materialize years later? Or for example, this is perhaps one you won't be able to avoid if you said you want to have kids. Okay, what sort of complications will be introduced into not only your relationship with your partner, but your relationship with your children, which will invariably introduce issues with your partner if the child is bullied, for example, because of the work you've done?
I mean, I'm planning to have kids in like 15 years. Like I don't
Internet's
know
forever.
how would they.
You never know.
about-
You don't think
You
Internet's
never know when
forever.
you're going to have
see
kids.
videos of you in 15 years from now? And not only that, but
There'll be a holographic.
Have a kid
then.
next week.
not only that, but
Well,
in
get
15 years
pregnant.
from now, the father of that child will still be the father, and you could choose that father from today, and they could be the father in 15 years. And I don't think doing the industry that you're in. I'm sorry, was I not clear?
I understood what she
Okay.
said.
Okay,
I
just keep
kind
going,
of
keep
got
going,
you.
keep going.
Understood.
No, you weren't clear. No, I'm kidding.
I
Go
can
ahead.
rephrase it. But, and also, so the father that you choose now could be the father of your kids in 15 years. And the father that you choose most likely won't be a better father while you're in the industry. Like, do you really think you're more likely to get a good man in the industry that you're in, or are you more likely to not get a good man while you're in the industry?
I mean, based off of their argument, it would be I'm less likely.
But what do you think?
For me, like, I mean, I don't really care. Like, for me, like,
Wait, no,
I'm
but
not
you
even
do care.
looking
Hold
for
on,
a man.
hold on. But you do care because you said that due to your past experiences, yourself as a child, you said you don't want that for you and you don't want that for your future children.
Correct.
You said you don't want what happened to your parents to happen to you.
Correct.
But simply by virtue of the work you've done and the work you do, it has increased the likelihood that that will be the outcome. It's not a
Absolutely.
guarantee.
I never denied
Not
that,
a guarantee,
ever.
but it's
Right.
increased the likelihood
Right.
of that outcome.
Significantly.
Yeah. I mean, true.
And when you have a kid, you're going to want to protect them and,
I'll
want the
protect
best
my
for them.
kids, but I mean, it doesn't have to be in the context of what I used to do for work. I mean, I know a lot of girls that I grew up with and their moms were strippers and stuff,
But-
and like no one cared. It's just like I feel like shaming
They cared.
someone for
Andrew
their
cared.
past
They
at the end
cared.
of the day. Well, I mean,
Wait,
okay.
sorry, go ahead. Finish
But what I
shaming.
was saying is that shaming people for their past, like, obviously that's an issue, but I feel like.
Wait, why?
Well, it's an issue because, like, as you were saying, like,
Would you date a broke guy?
a broke guy,
Would you date a broke guy?
I have in the past,
What-
yeah.
Okay, was that the question?
No.
Would you
But
date,
would I now?
would you date
Absolutely not.
Well, so hold on. because of a man's perhaps lack of action, his current state of affairs, he's broke. Perhaps, and this is due in part or in totality to actions or lack of actions he took in the past. So you are essentially shaming him for his past actions
No.
by not being at a place financially that you deem acceptable in the present.
But that's not the same as shaming them. I'm not shaming you for being broke. Like,
Bro, you
So you wouldn't,
chicks
like-
shamed
If,
Bills by Destiny's Child, TLC, No Scrubs.
I have no idea.
I mean-
Bro,
Am
come
I
on.
TLC?
Hey, but does a
Like-
does a
you
man
wouldn't-
want a broke woman?
So I mean,
Men don't
men don't
care.
care.
What about
Men?
yeah?
what
men
about
don't care.
shaming women for their future?
yeah.
Like, for instance, I hear you. Okay, that's fair. Shouldn't shame me for what I did a week ago,
Right.
10 days ago, 20 days ago. But what if the perception is, okay, but you're going to do this again tomorrow and next Tuesday and next Thursday? Is that okay then to shame? Or is it just what you're really saying is just not okay to shame people?
I didn't say it wasn't okay to shame people, but in the context of what we were saying, which was my job, which I'm not the only person in the world that has a controversial job.
I agree.
Right?
Sure.
It's just like what you guys were saying was coming under the context that it would cause an issue. I don't even know. Like, I could die tomorrow, like, and none of this would even matter.
Yeah, but what do you think?
know what I
that-
meant? You know what I mean? Like,
but if you're when you live your life, you live your life through risk mitigation, whether you think so or not. You don't blow through red lights, right? How come? How come you don't blow through red lights for fun?
illegal.
You're most likely going to
If let's say it was legal, would you blow through red lights for fun?
No.
Why?
Because I would get T-boned.
Oh, so you're mitigating risk,
Right.
right? Do you want to get into a car that had shaky wheels?
No.
No. Why?
Because it's dangerous.
And so you're what? Mitigating
It's-
risk.
It's risk.
You're mitigating risk. So you live your entire life mitigating risk. Doesn't it sound like a little bit of cope to say, well, it just so happens that I'm in this industry which has a high risk associated with it. I just don't care about mitigating it.
I mean, couldn't you say the same thing about like police officers or something like that put their life on the line every day? Like that
It's a very
just
safe job. Very few police officers die yearly.
Sorry, can I say
But
something?
it's like
In a second,
that
hang on, let's
doesn't
finish the
relate to the
exchange.
point because
I think it does relate to the point.
How?
Well, because if we're
The
talking
point
about
was-
if we're talking about risk mitigation, assume for a second that every single police officer got shot while they were on duty. Do you think that anybody'd want to be a police officer?
no.
No, probably not, right? But if you were to have acceptable risk where you go, okay, almost no police officers actually get shot on duty. Now, that seems like it's not that much of a risky job, right? However, when you're talking about doing corn, for instance, what do you think the risk likelihoods increase that they don't end up with happy marriages with traditional men?
I don't know the statistics, so I can't say anything.
If I
You
were
know,
to
it's
tell
all
you,
a what
though,
if.
let's just say I were to tell you a ridiculous number, like it's 95%. Would that even change your mind? Would you stop doing it tomorrow? The truth.
No.
No. So then it does. So then I don't even know why ask me the question of. But I don't know the statistic, regardless of what the statistic was. If it was 100%, you still wouldn't stop, right?
No.
So then, ultimately, you're just saying to hell with risk mitigation in this,
Right.
because I want to fucking do it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's life. You make choices and there's consequences. I'm not denying. I never denied the consequences. I'll say that. I'm not like delusional. Like I understand.
Well, I'm not saying you're delusional.
There is a point, you know, and there is like a place where, you know, it might be an issue in my life.
Yeah.
For that,
But what
I
if in
understand that.
10 years, though, you remember that you were on this random podcast with this asshole who told you, don't continue. You could stop now and it'll mitigate risk overnight. You can just stop. You can go get a job as a secretary. You can go get a job as a car salesman. You can go get a job as a I don't know, fucking stand-in teacher somewhere. You can do anything but this. And your life's outcome is going to likely be better, right? Wouldn't it be better if when you think about that objectively, to not kick yourself in the ass in 10 years and go, fuck, I should have listened to that guy. And instead, just quit. Do anything other than that.
Well, if that happens, I'll find you and take you out to a nice dinner.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Can I say something?
No, you're going to find me, and here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Right? 10 years, I'll get the phone call, and you're going to say, man, Andrew, you were so right about this, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go, I told you, dummy. Right? Because that's social shaming. The hope there is that you'll take that laughter and internalize it, and it'll make you seethe with anger so that you'll speak out in 10 years to the next generation and say, this didn't work out so well.
Life.
That's social. I told you this. I'm going to go, I told you, dummy. Right? Because that's social shaming. The hope there is that you'll take that laughter and internalize it, and it'll make you seethe with anger so that you'll speak out in 10 years to the next generation and say, this didn't work out so well.
Life, you learn things, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll go my way, and I'll call you and be like, yo, it worked out, and laugh in your face.
Maybe.
I love your opinion just now, and I think that you're still 19, you're young. He, I think he brings a really good point. But I want to ask you something. Would you date a broke guy if, like, you could build a life with him? Like, he doesn't have any money right now, but hypothetically, let's say you get pregnant, right? And he's like, I don't have the best job right now, but I'm willing to get another job. But who knows? Maybe he's making $2,500, $3,000 a month. Would you be okay with dating him? If he's really trying and he does love you.
Well, yeah, because that shows ambition.
Okay.
But it's like, if you're just a broke man and you have no ambition and you have no plan and you have no, like, I don't know, like, again, like what I was saying is like a dominant man. If you're not doing anything to improve your life, that doesn't attract me to you. And I would never get pregnant by a dude that couldn't afford a child.
But do you know what? Things can change. He can get a job. He could say, do you know what? I need to step it up. Yeah, but you're honestly, like, you're just exiting like a bunch of guys that could potentially you could potentially date. There's nothing wrong with that. Not to get personal, that situation happened with my boyfriend. He couldn't afford a kid. He got another job, and I'm essentially a lot better off than him financially. I didn't care, but there is guys that, who cares if they're broke? Who cares? Honestly, once you have $200,000 in cash, are you going to care about if a guy is broke? Seriously, does $200,000 in your hand mean anything to you? Would it mean anything to you?
Well, I already said that it's not about
Would it make you
them
happy?
being broke. It's about their ambitions and their
There is some
discipline in
people
life.
that, money would make them happy. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my entire life, having a child and having a family and being a mother. I don't give a fudge about money. And I've seen that much money in cash easily.
Right.
So
I didn't say
how would you
I
support
cared
your
about
kid?
money
how do you
that
support
much.
your kid
Without money.
without
Right.
money?
Yeah.
You can. How would you support your kid with that money?
Yes, you're saying you don't care about money, but how would you support that
I
husband
mean, you
and kid
need
that you have?
money to support a kid, but you guys can be a team. You guys can build a family together.
But I'm not
you
doing
guys,
that
like,
after I'm
that sounds
pregnant.
like a gold digger
That-
comment. That really does.
How
like,
is that gold digger to want
No, what
to
she
find
said.
someone
What she
that wants
said.
to be able
Then
to
you
provide
guys-
for the child?
Well,
I'm
that
not going to
is
get
fine.
pregnant if we cannot
No,
both
but
provide
you
for
know
the kid.
what?
That makes no sense.
You know what? Every situation is different. Every guy is different. But if a guy's willing to come up to you and say, hey, listen, I don't care about your past. I really don't. I want to start a family with you. And I don't have a bunch of money, but I'm willing to step up and get another job. Are you going to reject him because he maybe has $100 in his bank account?
No, because
Okay.
he has that thing where he's not
And then money
stagnant.
doesn't matter
He
at
has
the
the
end of the
ambition
day.
to get more money.
I'd rather be broke as shit and not have any money in my bank account, not have anything to my name, and have a loving husband and a child and be a happy family. That's what really
But
matters.
that's not about being broke or not.
Exactly.
Like,
You can't provide for
you're
yourself if
not-
you have no money.
Yeah, but you know what? There's assistance out there. There really is.
But
There's
I'm not gonna
government
do that
assistance.
after I'm
There's
pregnant.
stuff like that.
I think
that makes
It doesn't
no sense.
matter.
I think the point is, like, there's so many options
Like,
before
I can't even
resorting to
believe
that
some
industry.
people's like perspective.
I think the point is, like, there's so many options you could do before resorting to working in that industry that would not have you go through all of those consequences.
And you're
you
still
s-
young,
And you,
you know?
said that, okay, there's
You could do a lot,
consequences
seriously.
And we learn.
Absolutely.
And I love that you're humble enough to understand what we're saying to you. But for that same reason, I would actually shame you more for understanding it and not doing anything about it than if
Well,
you were
it's her
to
choice,
just.
yeah.
But it's not just about, like, I understand that's your choice, but I'm gonna shame people for their choices because I care about society, and I think the worst part of this is the kids. Like, if you acknowledge that there's consequences with kids, I think you're irresponsible if you know that there's going to be some type of consequence or something put on those kids. And I remember you said, well, I have friends that have strippers as like moms or all of that, and
Yeah,
they
you
turned out
don't want
fine.
that. You don't want to
And,
raise your kid
okay,
like that.
I could argue if we really go in depth that there is consequences, but let's say there isn't. It sounds very mediocre, and I don't want to, like, I just really dislike people who want kids and they're like, well, it's fine, instead of having the intention of, I want to do my absolute
change.
best, not mediocre, not, well, they'll turn out fine, they'll have food and roof over their head, they'll have money from what I'm working as, not with the intention of, I want the absolute best thing for them, not
Yeah.
just, you know,
You could go
they'll
to
be fine.
college. You could do
I
a
mean,
lot
I
of
do
things.
want the best for my future, you know,
You're still
non-existent
19.
children.
What she's doing is her decision at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
but
That's
she
fine,
could
but
have
we're
better.
arguing
You shouldn't
why
sit
that
here, your
decision
fake
isn't
friend,
smart.
if you literally sit here and say that it's okay for what she's doing long term. She's going to probably have kids one day.
Of course.
You're still young too, so you might not get it. I'm a lot older than
I
both
work at a
of you.
pharmacy, so I know what I want to do in life.
I get it,
So.
but you shouldn't sit here and condemn what she's doing. It's wrong, and I will say it right now. It's completely
your opinion, of
wrong.
course.
Okay, well, guess what? At the end
have
of the
an
day,
You have an OnlyFans.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, what are
You
you
have
talking
an
about?
OnlyFans.
It's kind of
It doesn't matter.
Okay, but you're not going to
No,
shame
but
me for
you know
what I
what?
do when you have an OnlyFans.
Yeah,
That's
But
being a
it's not
hypocrite.
mainstream
and you have a
porn.
child, so
Yeah,
what about
but
you?
I'm not
throw
doing
hands,
porn.
baby.
If you
I'm
wanna
not
take your
doing
opinion
porn.
seriously, at least take
Your naked body's still somewhere on the internet, girl. Like,
I'm
what is
sure,
your
but it
point
doesn't.
here?
What I'm
I'm
trying
sorry,
to tell
like,
you
I know,
is,
it's giving
you
hypocrite.
shouldn't.
It's giving
you shouldn't go
hypocritical,
if you're
like-
gonna have a relationship. You shouldn't go and fuck guys and then come home and fuck your boyfriend. You're disgusting for that if you ever do that.
In her
I don't have a
defense-
boyfriend.
Again, you're literally, and that's why you won't get a boyfriend
Again?
because nobody wants to be with somebody that's going to have sex with multiple guys. You probably are going to end up with some type of STI one day. And also, you're laughing. You're
Holy
next.
It's
crap.
in her defense.
No,
she
literally, you
probably
guys are just immature, and honestly, this is wrong with society.
You have an
It's
OnlyFans.
lives like you guys.
you
It
have an
doesn't fucking
OnlyFans.
matter. I don't
You
need
have
an OnlyFans. Bitches, I can literally shut down my fucking OnlyFans and never have to fucking work again for the rest of my fucking life. So shut the fuck up.
Are you gonna touch
Just
me?
be.
I'm not going to fucking work again for the rest of my fucking life. So shut the fuck up.
Are you gonna touch
Just
me?
be.
I'm not going
be
to touch
ready.
you.
Then
Like,
don't- guess
seriously,
what?
you need to stop.
Put your
Don't
friend-
encourage this.
Please don't put your hand in my face.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
we
you.
could be calm about
I
it.
can delete OnlyFans and never
calm.
work again in my
calm.
life.
I'm
Because
calm.
I'm fucking rich. That's why.
Go home.
No, bitch, you go the fuck
This
home.
bitch is crazy.
I'm calm, girl.
motherfuckers.
I was just saying that it just sounded hypocritical to
It
the
doesn't
topic.
matter. Find better for yourself. You're
there's a
young. You have
better way to
potential.
argue.
Seriously,
But you're-
I
but you-
actually had a positive thing for you. You are young. You are 19. You have a whole life ahead of you. Go do something better. Seriously, you have the capability.
I think
Absolutely.
You
I never
literally
said
have the
that I was going to
capability
have
to
the
do
same
something
job for
better.
the rest of my life. That was never something I said. Let's say I find a different interest and, I feel
I'm
like
not
I want to
shaming
go to
you. I
doctor
actually
school
would
or
like to
something.
see you do better. And then she's sitting here saying, it's her choice, you're wrong or whatever.
Exactly.
It's
I
'cause you're
do.
judging her right now.
No, I
when you have
literally say
OnlyFans.
it doesn't fucking matter. I
Don't
can
be a
shut down my OnlyFans. I have a daughter to
Well,
take
then
care of.
shut
I don't
it
give a
down.
fuck.
If you're so
I can shut down my OnlyFans, but guess what? I'm not
the
going
children,
to. I'm
you're a
not going to
hypocrite.
because it's my choice. And
Then there you
I'm
go.
Right, you're a hypocrite.
Then there you go.
I'm not a hypocrite.
You're a
I'm not
hypocrite.
sitting here and doing fucking porn.
You're a
at the end of the
hypocrite.
day.
Girl, at the end of the
I
day.
actually, do you know what? I take back my good advice. I hope you literally end up homeless in the street because you won't take
Please
good
don't do
advice.
that. Here's another thing. I will also judge a person.
In the street because you won't take good. You know what? I take back my good advice. I hope you literally end up homeless in the street because you won't take
Please
good
don't do
advice.
that. Here's another thing. I will also judge a person for not being calm because the point is to bring
You guys are
everyone-
like young. You guys don't get it until you have children. You will understand.
Well, all I was saying is that it was just coming from a place of someone that has an OnlyFans. So I
It
was just
doesn't
wondering-
fucking matter.
So
I
where
made
is
it in
the
life.
line?
I made it in life. I own a fucking mansion.
yelling
I
in
can
my
do whatever
ear.
the fuck I want. And I fucking manage my properties and collect rent. The fuck do you do? Fucking fuck guys? So shut the fuck up.
Like
do
you?
not come for me.
No,
I don't
but-
fuck. I fuck my fucking husband. Thank you so much.
Not yet. He's not your husband
No,
yet.
but
It doesn't fucking matter.
If you-
I have a
Alright,
child
alright.
with husband, guys. So shut the fuck up.
Like
Do
you?
not come for me.
No,
I don't.
but-
I fuck my fucking husband. Thank you so much.
Not yet. He's not your husband
No,
yet.
but
It doesn't fucking matter.
If you
I have a
Right,
child
right,
with him and I'm getting married.
If you
I'm
actually
getting
care about
married.
reaching through her,
That man.
she's not going to understand by yelling. If we actually want her to change, if you actually care
No,
for
you guys, honestly, you guys are
No,
gonna have a
but,
very
okay,
tough
I just
time in
wanted to say
life.
something.
Very tough time in
All I
life.
wanted to say-
Very tough time. You're sitting there and laughing. Very
No.
tough time in life. I'm a lot older than
What
you
the
guys,
hell
and
is
also
that?
I've done a lot of
There was
stuff
a lot
in my
of
life, and I actually
beer.
tried to be fucking nice to you and say that you have capability, you have potential, and you're sitting here and
Right.
wasting it. You could,
Right.
you don't, you know, you could be a nurse. You could do
I could
so
still
much
be a
stuff.
nurse.
You could still be a nurse, exactly.
I could be
Nobody's
a nurse
saying to
at
take,
25 as well.
but
What
nobody's
does that have
saying
to do
take
with
back
this?
what you did. But you should at least strive to be better. So maybe this is a stepping stone, you know, to get to where you're at. But at least have like another plan. Is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not coming after you. I'm trying to tell
Yes,
you
you are.
there is a plan B. You're
Right,
laughing. I
exactly.
mean,
There is
you
a
should
plan
want
B.
better for your friends.
What I was trying
You
to
should literally
say
want better for your friends.
is
Don't
for
sit there and
you,
laugh.
Where
She's-
is the line for you though? Because I feel like if you have an OnlyFans,
I can do it. I already. Okay, how much
So
money
is
have
the
you made on
line for
OnlyFans?
you-
How much money have you made on OnlyFans? Tell me a fucking number right now. How much
Is
money have
the
you made?
line-
I've made $500,000 and I
Bring
can
it down.
prove it on OnlyFans.
You're at a
Okay,
10.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Out of 10, let's drop it down to a 2.
Yes, inside voice.
No, like anyway.
And I've been doing social media since 2016. You are 19 at the end of the day. Do better for yourself. You didn't even give life a chance. You literally went straight into porn. You didn't even try to do better for yourself.
Read the comment. What did
It doesn't matter at the end of the day because guess what? I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm rich as fuck. It doesn't
both
matter.
of you, no, both of you brought up like the stripper thing. So like, where's the line for you? Like, if I was a stripper, would that still be as much of an issue because
Yes.
it's not online,
It's
or is
still
it
an
just
issue.
because
Just want better. Use that as a stepping
of the
stone.
child finding it
It's-
Use
later
a
so
on?
stepping
things.
stone. Use it. Okay, if you're doing porn right now, okay. Do you know what? I hypothetically, if I was you, okay, I'm doing porn. I don't want to do porn in 2 years, right? I want to go to college. I want to go to, be a nurse, whatever you want to do, right? Use that as a stepping stone and at least have a plan. They're laughing. What is
No,
your
but
plan?
it's
What is your plan? That you're a model?
No,
What is your
my plan?
How much money
I'm
have
a
you made in your
pharmacist
life?
tech. I work Monday to
Okay.
Friday, 9 to
Some
5. I
issues.
make 23 an hour. I work with
23.
pharmacy.
What is 23 an hour? Can
It's
you
more
support
than
a kid
only.
on
It's
that?
more
Why are we yelling?
than
What's-
putting my body on OnlyFans. Being a hypocrite about it.
I know, like, girl,
I make more
like,
money than all of you.
just so
Probably not
funny.
more than you guys.
don't
Like,
you
it doesn't
know?
matter. And I don't sit here and
hater.
fucking
It's giving
say it.
hater, girl. It's
It's
giving
not hater. Do you know
Because
what?
you
It's
have-
not giving hater. I literally said I wanted to see you do better, and you can't accept
But
that, and you took
you
it
don't
as
even know me.
offensive. I don't
It's
sit here
giving
and
hater.
fucking
It's giving
say it.
hater, girl. It's
It's
giving
not
hater.
hater. Do you know
Because
what?
you
It's
have-
not giving hater. I literally said I wanted to see you do better, and you can't accept
But
that, and you took
you
it
don't
as
even
offensive.
know me though. You met me today. You don't
It
know anything
doesn't
about
matter.
me.
I actually feel bad for you because you're 19
Why?
and you didn't
I
give
feel
life
bad
a
for you because you
chance.
can't decide where you want to get married.
Do you know what? Do you know what? That is a good reason to feel bad for me because I actually want to find out where the fuck I'm getting married to. I would like Vegas. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you shouldn't sit here and laugh. You don't know me either, and I
But
don't
you have
know
no
you.
right
I don't
to
know
yell
you.
and attack people.
I don't know you, but I said it would be nice to see you do better. I don't know you. You're a
You
fucking
don't know how
stranger
good
to
I'm
me.
doing in life.
You're a stranger
What if
to
this
me.
is exactly where I want
But
to be?
here's the
But
thing:
you don't- you
$10,000
haven't found the
a
person you wanna
month.
be with yet.
At the end of the day,
That
what the
doesn't
hell is
define me
that?
as a person, though.
What is
That's
that?
one
Is
of your
10?
Like, the
Like
whole
how long
point
is
was
that gonna
the
last?
Goals
The
that
whole
will
point-
fulfill you in life. That's
The
one
whole
of your
point
goals.
was
Just
the
have a.
relationship.
All I'm trying to say is. Figure out how long you want to do this
Oh,
for
how do you-
until you're 25, and then say, do you know what? I'm going to save up this much money, and this is what I want to do next. That's all I'm literally
That's
trying to say to
perfectly
you.
fine. I never.
That
I
is
was never
perfectly
objected to that. I
fine.
never said
That's what I
I'm
was trying to
selling
say.
my
And then
soul
she
or some
came
shit.
and she
like, girl, I
she
can change
instigated.
careers whenever I want.
Exactly.
This is what I've chosen
and
to do.
But it's
no,
already
you're
done.
choosing
That's
to
the
do
thing.
it, and I'm
You
saying that you're
can't,
still
like,
young.
undo
So
Right,
find out what you want to
exactly.
do
So
next. That's what I'm literally trying to tell
Right.
you.
I never said I could erase the past, but it's like if I wanted to change jobs, I could do that. if I
That's
would like.
great.
Like,
Yes.
you
But
are planning
for
to
me,
change.
I
Hold on,
don't
hold on.
want
Just,
to change
Let
jobs.
her
That's the
respond,
issue.
and then you guys go, and then let her
Okay.
respond, and then you guys go.
Okay, thank you.
Go, babe.
Right. So like from from what? Okay, before you got mad.
Okay, and I'm on my mood stabilizer pill for anybody wondering.
Okay.
25 milligram Lamictal.
Girl,
that I-
whatever.
yeah.
But I'm trying to tell you that before you popped
Imagine
off
me off
on
my
me,
pill.
I was trying to say like where the line was for you because technically you would be in that.
Ulysses the pagan donated $200.
That's what
Of
I'm
girls
saying,
teaching their
like-
own
No, and also,
Lucky 304.
Saying,
all
like,
I'm
we in
saying
the same
is,
category. category. You're not better than me
But
because
here's
you
the
have more
thing.
money, girl.
It doesn't matter about having money. I actually said I would like
But
to
you
see
brought
how.
up the money multiple times.
You
so
said I'm
in
rich,
your
I'm better.
Well,
mindset,
personally,
you are
I'm
better
very
'cause you have more
fortunate.
money.
I never have to work again. That's my prerogative.
Okay,
if
good
I want to
for
work
you.
again, I do
Don't
music
judge
because I
somebody who's
love
trying to
music.
get money.
I do music because I love music at the end of the day, but I sincerely never have to work again. That's my position. So when I see other girls that actually do have to work, I'm like, oh my God, like.
So you're mad that I have to work?
No, I'm not mad. I said I would like to see you do better in the future. That's it. That's literally my point here. My point
all
is
I
very
know,
simple.
girl,
My point is
like,
super simple.
And nothing you said made sense because it was just coming from someone who was being a hypocrite. And then when
I'm not doing professional porn. But here's the
you have
thing.
an OnlyFans.
Girl, earlier you literally said that your naked body pictures are online still. You can't get rid of them.
No, I literally didn't say
Yes,
that.
you did.
You did say
You
that.
said I can erase my OnlyFans, but doesn't mean I can erase my content.
Yeah,
Right,
that
so
is
there
true.
you go.
You can't erase
Girl.
content off OnlyFans.
Are you worried about your kid finding that?
No, but there's ways to get it
Right.
off. One,
So
Then
why should I
No,
be worried
what
about
I'm
my
saying
kid
is-
finding it?
I don't know your financial situation. You might not be a millionaire. Moving forward, all I'm saying, if you are, congratulations, you
I
too.
think a man that you
All I'm saying is have a backup plan. You might have to work until you're whatever years old. I don't have to work again, so I can really do
Good
whatever
for
I
you.
want.
Good for
the rest
you.
of the day.
Good
So
for you.
when I
What
see
does the money have to do
when
with
I
the
see
conversation?
19-year-olds literally going straight into porn and not, did you go to university? I went to Mississippi State University. I did college first. I tried first before I had an OnlyFans.
But it didn't work out, right? That's why you did OnlyFans?
Well, guess what? I'm a mother, so I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
Guess what? I have
said you
almost 1
couldn't.
million
I didn't
followers.
say you
What do you
couldn't.
have? How
I
many
have a
followers
life,
do you
bro.
have? You have
I have a
1,000
life.
followers?
I have my
I
own
saw your
house.
Instagram. You have 1,000 followers. I have almost 1 million followers. I've been doing this for a
Okay.
long time.
Okay.
I was one of the first live stream groups
Okay.
on YouTube, okay? And I was also on television. So here's the thing. When I was your guys' age, I went to university. I didn't go
Okay.
straight to OnlyFans.
And
Give
where
your
did I
life
get
a
you?
chance.
Hold on, girl.
Where
Give your life a chance.
Where did university get you?
Do you know where it got me?
Where?
It didn't get me anywhere. 'cause
Then
I don't even
shut
use
the
it.
fuck
I
up.
don't use
Then
it.
shut the
I don't
fuck
use it. I don't use my
What
university.
is your point?
I don't use
You just
it.
came up to me and said you should go
But
to
you know what?
university.
I
You
don't.
could
But
do so
I
much
don't have
better.
to work.
What the fuck was
If
the
you
point?
go to college, maybe you might have to work unless you become a millionaire overnight.
How did
Girl,
you become a millionaire?
what was
It
the
doesn't
point of
matter.
everything that you were saying?
I'm
You
not a
keep,
millionaire, I'm almost.
contradicting it.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, I might not have to use my degree. I might not have to do any of that. But you could do a lot of stuff.
Right.
You know what?
I think she's
I can't be
saying she regrets
positive
her
with you
decisions.
because you take
Facts.
everything
No,
the wrong
not
way.
mistake do the same
I
thing.
can't. Here's the thing. You guys knew each other coming in, so obviously, you're gonna put your 2 cents in. It doesn't
I mean,
matter.
we
You're gonna
only
put your
knew
2
each other
cents in.
for a week
I
beforehand.
literally defended her.
Just Gerald donated $200. Stop
Okay.
yelling. No one cares how much
Okay,
money
I
you
don't
have
care
because
at the
you
end of
made
the
it in a
day.
terrible
There you
way.
go.
I feel bad for your
I
child.
mean, I don't know who's on your side right now.
OnlyFans
I
is
don't
a
give a
cancer.
fuck. What do you have?
I just feel like
Are
I
you,
have
do you
a
have
power.
money?
I have a
Do you have
higher
followers?
because
What the
you're
fuck do you
yelling.
have?
I
What do
have
you
a
have?
life.
I'm 20 years old. I'm living
Yeah,
my life.
and guess what? When I was 20 years old, guess where I was
What?
living? I was living in a fucking penthouse in West Hollywood. What the fuck are you doing at 20 years old?
I pay for
Get a
my own
fucking
rent,
life.
pay for my own car. I have my dog.
Congratulations!
And I
If you
have a
literally
job.
have a 20, you make $23 an hour.
Yes.
What is that gonna
Yes.
get you?
And I'm in
$23 an
school. And I'm in
hour.
nursing school.
$23 an hour, guys. Viewers, $23 an hour. Like that's gonna get you anywhere.
really trying to take
Please,
control
you're
of
broke
his
as
life
shit.
now.
Let this go.
So aggressive because you're better than her. We get it. Make your.
Good luck on $23 an hour is what I'll say. Making that for the rest of your life. We'll see where that gets you. Do you even have a Roth IRA?
You don't need to diss people for
Do I even
having a
have
You have a
honest
Roth
living.
IRA?
Excuse me,
You don't even know what a
girl.
Roth IRA is.
Roth IRA.
Local underscore
IRA,
300
Google it.
for donated 200.
You have no retirement fund, I bet. You guys can't even afford
Where's
a
the pill?
retirement.
Where's the mood stabilizer?
Where's the pill?
It's fucking in my body. And guess what? You
It
guys
ain't
have
working well.
You guys have no retirement fund. You guys are going to be losers for the rest
I'm
of your
19,
life.
bitch. I don't need a retirement fund.
You guys are going to be losers for the rest of your life. I'm
Okay,
gonna be sitting
but
here laughing
what is
you
your
guys.
point? So you're saying that it's a problem that she has an honest living, making $23 an hour at a normal job.
I don't
That's
care.
an issue. It's an issue
doesn't
for
matter.
OnlyFans, and it's an issue for porn. But
See,
what
you're-
is your point? Like,
All I'm trying to say is-
See, you're mad is
You
because
just
I
have no
use my
point.
brains to get money while you had to use your body to get money.
Aw, okay, well,
That's-
guess what? I
that's
was
the
also
problem.
on YouTube and
That's the
TikTok, and I
problem.
was #1 for comedy.
Exactly,
You're not
body.
even
Yeah.
funny.
I'm not
You're
laughing.
boring. That's why you're starting up with me. You know I have followers.
starting up with you. I'm
You
starting
started
up
up
with
with
you.
me because you saw that I had a lot of followers
Girl,
and you want attention.
do you not know who I know?
I
You're
don't give a
irrelevant
fuck.
to me.
I don't care.
You're irrelevant to me. I
I
promise
don't
you.
care.
I promise you.
I don't care. Stop starting up with me and shut. Okay?
Okay.
Just Gerald
we got to mute your
donated
mic for 10 minutes.
$500.
That's a 10-minute.
Mute the
That's
screaming
a
harlot
10-minute
next
mute.
to Maddie.
Oh wow, he really wants. Okay, all right.
500,
All right, you guys can
fine.
pick it up in 10 minutes, I guess. I'll read a couple chats here. That was eventful. Sometimes it's best to just let that play out, you know. And
Okay.
Andrew, you need a smoke, or
Need a smoke
all
after
right, Andrew
that.
needs a smoke.
I need to smoke after.
I need
You
a-
weren't even here.
I was very popular for being a live streamer a long time ago because I said what the fuck.
Isn't her microphone muted?
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm
That's
gonna
not
read.
always a
Shut
good
up.
thing.
You are
Okay,
literally
wait,
not being
stop.
funny.
Okay,
You
stop.
are a loser, everyone.
Person can't talk.
Okay,
Pick it up in
stop.
10 minutes.
Just stop.
$23 an hour, everyone. Congratulations. Round of a fucking applause.
It should not be just like mute a mic, but that person can't talk.
Fail. Okay.
Sorry.
I want to see where you're at in 10 years.
Okay,
if you're
hold
not
on,
a
hold
millionaire,
on.
you cannot talk to me. Okay?
So-
if you never make $1 million, you are never allowed to talk to
yeah,
me.
you got to stop talking. So,
If you've never seen 100,000
It is not fair
cash
that
in
I
life,
came here for you to be
I don't care
yelling
about your opinion.
for, like,
if you
10
have,
minutes.
if you have made $100,000 in
She's a
cash and you
troll.
could show it
She's
right now,
trolling.
I will sit here and I will debate with you. If you don't have $100,000 in cash right now, I don't give a fuck about what you got to say.
okay,
take my side or don't take my
can you
side.
stop talking? We got to move this.
Okay, we'll move it.
Okay.
Put the cuckoo back in the clock for a minute.
Okay. I'll calm down.
Please.
All right, so Lol Paladins, I'm going to read a couple chats here. She's malleable. Women will become whatever the man they are attracted to wants. Goth, prep. Actually, Maddie, can you read these?
Goth, preppy, emo. She's still a blank slate. Good sign she hasn't been alpha widowed.
This is in response to you, I
So it's
think.
towards me?
Yes. Huh?
That's a
What?
compliment, right?
You want to...
That was BS. I meant you play my studio.
Kill of Cereal, that was BS. I demand you replay my $200 TTS. She yelled all the way through it. No one cares. You still show your body off online. So you're cheating on your husband emotionally. That is true. I should replay it because you guys...
I
yeah.
mean, you know, that's what they think. I really don't care. I've never cheated on my husband.
Yeah, can you stop
Let
talking?
Don't tell me to shit.
Killer of Cereal donated
You're 19, shut the
$200.
fuck up, please.
My TV volume is at 10 out of 100 and she's making it sound like it's at 50. You really trying to take control of this life lesson. So aggressive because you're better than her, we get it. Make your...
Blank, blank, blank. Kill of Cereal, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Sorry, you know, they were in the middle of their little squabble or whatever. We also have another one from Kill of Cereal here.
Good
Maddie.
to see Andrew in person. I'm now a Crucible fan, and good to see you again, Brian. Question for the panel. What is the most embarrassing moment you've experienced on a date? I praise Almighty Epistle.
Let me just get through the chats, Killa, but I promise you I'm going to write that down. I'm going to just say most embarrassing moments, and we will go around the panel in just a moment on that once I get through all the other chats. We have Mac Daddy.
First time
Thank you,
donating.
ma'am.
I listen every day. Andrew's reactions are sending me right now. As a 22-year-old woman, these other young females are embarrassing. Please get a real job. The military has enlistment bonuses.
The military.
All right, Mac Daddy. Hey, thank you for the message, man. Appreciate your patronage. Thank you. Thank you for joining the stream. And then we do have, is there a backlog or? There's quite a backlog. Okay, I'll read this one, Maddie. Can you read it?
What would happen when the law changes or school policies now ban any OF content creators from schools? AKA, you can't pick up your kid, go to their graduation, and you'd likely be single the rest of your life. Is the money you've made today worth it? Short answer, no.
Great question.
That's,
Do you want to respond to that? Or?
I mean, it's just a hypothetical thing. So
I mean, just to be, I don't think that would happen, to be honest.
yeah, no.
I don't think it would happen. So, but yeah, Avalos, thank you for the $100 super chat, man. Really appreciate it. But if it did happen, would it be worth it, the money?
If I had a kid, no.
Okay. All right. And I have a bunch in my StreamYard that aren't showing up over there. Here, did you pull this one up?
No, I don't believe. Can you? Is there another one?
Here, there's this one. These are below the read threshold, but
No, I don't. I'm not jealous to anyone. I love my life.
Your mic's muted.
hold on.
My mic is muted.
Yeah, that's why they paid. That's why
10
we're
minutes
telling you,
they
like,
played.
yeah, they paid to mute your mic. That's why we're saying, like, your mic is not working. So, like,
But you didn't get those
You
previous
basically,
ones?
Yeah,
You might
Maybe
have to
stay
do a refresh.
it was like for 10 minutes. So, probably,
So
like,
just
5
hide the
minutes, 5 minutes.
StreamYard there.
So basically, they can't
Hide it in
anything
there,
you're
and then.
saying. Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we're just refixing. Andrew's coming back if you want to.
I thought that they were just saying that.
Oh no, someone actually like paid to do it. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So this would be a good time to. Once Andrew's back, we're gonna.
Who this is?
Get into our next topic here. I know you had some pre-show notes though before we move on from some of this stuff. Pull up your notes. It's Jolie, right?
Yes.
You said that you're confident in arguing against sex workers, OnlyFans in the porn industry. You're hugely against it and can get fired up for it. You have also, well, that's something else. So what's your arguments against sex work?
I just believe that I think everything's a slippery slope to what's going to happen in society, and I think every detail matters. I think something like that isn't a small thing, it's a huge way you're not contributing to society. In fact, you're doing the opposite. You're downgrading society when you're doing that, is what I believe, and I understand that could be controversial. But the main thing is I think parents who are in that industry are more likely or statistically not going to raise better children than the people that aren't in that industry for multiple reasons. One, the person that is in the industry is more likely to be in that industry for a reason. Second, the partner that they choose to have children with and reproduce with is most likely also not going to be the ideal partner to raise a child with. Third, there's going to be there's a more possibility for that child to grow up with shame. We've seen examples of this already on social media. Children speaking out of how embarrassed they are because of the industry that their parents or mother works in. So, yeah, I think it's irresponsible, and I think one of the greatest contributions to society is how you raise a child and paying attention to even the partner you choose to make that child with and all of those other things I mentioned.
Do you agree with her?
Yes.
I don't agree, but I'm tired after the yelling. Like, I'm just like, I don't
Sorry.
even, I'm like, I wish we could talk about that before the yelling.
I really
Yeah.
I got you guys.
I really appreciate like how humble you are about it.
Me too.
I truly care. Like, I really do care about society. I really care for the world to be a better place, which is why I would never yell at you, because I know that's not how I'm going to get to you or change your mind. I genuinely care about like you understanding,
Yeah, no, I appreciate
which
you
is
being
why
respectful.
I also like I thought we were cool, but now I'm just like I'm like no, like that's annoying. Because it seems like a person just wants to argue rather than actually help.
Right.
Right. You're looking at me.
Okay. Really quick question. I know you guys, is it unmute yet or no? Is it unmute? Is she? Has it been 10?
We're at like.
No, it's like 1 minute. 1 minute on the unmute. This would be a good opportunity for us to say, guys, go to twitch.tv/whatever. Twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us a follow in the Prime sub if you have one. And guys, it's been 5 minutes since we last got a Prime. I'm pretty sure it's bugged. Can somebody like test it out?
Help.
Oh, test it out, boy. Oh, there it is. Trumbull. Thank you for the Prime. Subhanav, thank you for the Prime, guys. Twitch.tv/whatever. If you're watching on YouTube, just open up another tab. Drop us a follow. We are doing Twitch exclusive streams. So if you want to see us when we're not doing the Sunday and Tuesday dating talk shows, we have streams that are available on Twitch on off days. Thank you guys for the Primes. Really appreciate it. And also, if you're just joining us now, you didn't see the intro. Me and Andrew have teamed up. We have released a program called, well, you can find it at debateuniversity.com. The program is called Verbal Combat, hosted by Andrew. There's 80 plus of videos, about 6 hours of content. If you want to learn how to become a master debater, I must insist. I insist. What's so funny?
Nothing.
Did I say something funny? You want to be? I insist. You must check out the course. It's been in the works for 6 months, guys, yeah, be sure to check it out. We also have a membership, debateuniversity.com. And Andrew, any thoughts on any other additions?
Yeah, I have some questions.
Oh, I meant with the debate.
Oh, debate, yeah. Well, we spent a long time on it, months constructing it. Again, about 7 and 10 DMs that I get, and I get hundreds and hundreds of them, are in regards to how can I get my skills in debating up. So we made this course for you.
And I do also want to say, I mean, this is not, we didn't just take a week, slap together an ebook, a PDF. These are high quality videos, video content, not just some slap together PDF or whatever. So, and also, quite frankly, if you don't buy this course, you won't know how to proceed in life. So, one question for you, and then I'll pass it over to Andrew.
Wait,
so,
is it unmuted?
Yeah, you're unmuted, Nick. Okay, so you guys had a bit of a back and forth, a heated exchange about the fact that she's involved in porn. Isn't that precisely what you do?
No, I'm not like having sex on camera.
You've never done that?
I mean, privately.
But there's no, like, you've never done
No.
BG content?
No.
Okay, all right.
But
Sorry,
that's my choice. I mean,
So
it would,
can you
know,
confirm something for me?
Yeah.
So somebody sent me a text. I guess is familiar with your work, and you can
my work?
your work.
Okay, well, it has gotten leaked before because I have gotten a leak, but it was like against my will. And that person is actually getting investigated by the FBI and facing 6 months in prison.
Nice.
So, yeah, laugh all you want. He lives in Seattle. His name's Sam. He's 55 years old, and he will be going to prison.
Oh, I didn't know any of that. But they were
FBI,
saying
hi, my special agent.
that. Well, the message I got said
Johnson.
this, and you can just
Yeah.
you can confirm or deny. But
Yeah.
I guess you were on a live stream and gave somebody a blowy. Is that right?
blowjob?
No.
No?
OJ?
A live stream. I've only done Adam, Ice Poseidon a long time ago, and then I've done my own live streams. But
Yeah, I
no,
don't
I've
know.
never given
I don't
blowy.
look. I don't
no.
know the context.
No.
I'm just asking.
That's not true.
Okay.
Yeah. I if it was true, I will sit here and I will stand on it.
So what about their argument? That,
I was actually trying to be positive and trying to say, hey, you're 19. When I was 19, I was in university. Why not, try something to do better,
But you ended up with an
there's
OnlyFans
18
anyway.
and 19-year-olds that don't even give their life a chance,
Okay.
that just jump straight into it. It's like, why didn't you try to, when I was 18, I worked at McDonald's.
Yeah. Well,
Truthfully.
hang on. Let me ask my 2nd question.
Yeah.
All right, so you can confirm this
Yeah.
for me or deny it. Is this the only child you have is with this guy?
Yeah, I can't have any more children.
Okay.
Like medically, yeah.
Okay. So then
I'll die.
That's all good.
Yeah.
So that's the only one you have.
That's the only child I have,
Okay.
with my
Great. Okay.
boyfriend. But
So I just wanted to
yeah,
clarify.
I unfortunately cannot have any more children.
Okay.
So
Now they made essentially their argument to you is what? How's a prostitute calling me out on prostitution? That's the argument essentially.
yeah. I mean,
What-
I'm not
what
a
is-
prostitute.
so-
I have an OnlyFans, but I've also
How's that not
I bet I've
prostitution?
made a lot more money than these girls sitting right here. So do you know what? Even people in my family
Then why
have
have the
encouraged me to
OnlyFans?
keep an OnlyFans because it generates more income. Why just sit in my house all day and just live off my savings? I could do that. But eventually, that money's going to run out, maybe like in 10, 15 years, whatever it may take.
So wait a second. You're rich. But you have an
I also
OnlyFans
spent
still?
$32,000 in a month.
Well, how much do you make on your OnlyFans?
It doesn't matter. I don't want to say exact
As
any
a percentage
money. I
of
don't,
your income.
I thought you were a millionaire.
No, I'm not a millionaire. I said I'm
Close to.
almost.
She said
yeah.
close to.
But I'm saying if I sat at my house all day and just said, okay, I'm going to live off my savings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I just had a C-section, I can't, like hypothetically, if I were to work, it's going to be hard. And, you know, I just had the baby a month ago. So, I mean, I can't really like.
So,
do
but I mean,
anything right now.
if you're making excuses to do sex work, how can you lecture people for making excuses when they're doing sex work?
I mean, they're young, so I had a
You're
good
fucking
intention.
young. You're
I'm not
26.
young. I'm almost
6 years
30.
older than me.
Yeah.
I'm almost 30.
You're not walking around with a walker, Grandma, right?
I
so what's
feel
going on
old,
here?
But I mean, you know, I consider myself old, unfortunately. So when I see like young girls, I'm like, you know, you should have at least given it a chance, you know?
Yeah, no, okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay,
But what
like,
is the,
I was
what
working
is the
minimum
actual
wage.
reputation to? You're a prostitute. Yeah, but so are
I'm
you.
not a prostitute.
Hang on. Listen to what I'm saying. I did
Okay,
not
do-
say-
do I-
just
is there guys that give me money
hang
on
Hang
OnlyFans?
on.
Yes.
Let me finish. What would the reputation be to you're a prostitute? No, you're a prostitute, and you're both prostitute. What would the actual reputation
I mean,
to that
if
be?
you want to get technical.
I
of
do want to get
course-
technical. I love
okay,
technicality.
Yes, there is an OnlyFans that I have,
Mm-hmm.
and there's pictures on there.
Which you sell.
Yes, which I sell behind
How's
a
that
paywall.
not prostitution?
Because there was Playboy back then. It just
That
the
would
same
be
as getting
prostitution.
paid to do Playboy.
So
and
Playboy's prostitution.
I don't agree with that.
Why? What would be the distinction?
I mean, they're making the choice to do that.
So
on the
are
magazine.
hookers. They're making the
Okay.
choice to do that.
I am not the same as a prostitute.
Why? What's the distinction?
I'm not having sex with people.
Why
in
would
person.
that? Oh, wait. Hang on. So let me get this right. If a prostitute,
I have sex with
if
one
a prostitute
person.
goes up to a guy's room,
Yeah.
right, and she just dances naked for him, and he jerks off to it, she's not a prostitute.
Yeah, that is the prostitute. Yeah.
Yeah, that's still
But
a
I know you're trying
prostitute.
to
So hang on.
It's online.
Let's
You can
track
do it
the
at the
hang on,
comfort
let's
of your
track
house.
the logic here.
But hypothetically, I really don't
Hang
have to
on.
have one.
Hang
But I
on.
don't want to go.
You're just
broke
filibustering.
15 years
You're
down
filibustering
the road. I mean,
because
I'm
you
not
don't
going to
want-
go broke. I own a
You're
house.
just filibustering. So let
I
me
can
finish
always sell that whenever
Let
I
me
want.
finish the question. Great. I'm never going to let you evade, no matter how much you filibuster. You're going
And
to have
also,
to answer.
there's many millionaires
You're
that
gonna
have
to
OnlyFans.
answer.
Bella Thorne, Daniel Brugoli, Bad Baby. There's many celebrities.
just
So when you get a
Total obfuscation.
So listen, because I want to finish what she
No,
said.
how about-
Yeah,
Many
finish
millionaires
with
on
me.
OnlyFans, honey. Many millionaires on
Okay,
OnlyFans.
so finish this way.
Okay, maybe you've made nothing. Maybe you've made a couple $1,000s. Congratulations.
Wait, but
Okay,
I
many
thought,
millionaires on OnlyFans.
I thought you were making the argument because
No, I'm replying to what she just said. She said she said if you have money, then why are you on OnlyFans?
yeah, I know, but you're telling her like, oh, like give it a shot, like
Yeah, give it a shot. Go work
No,
a
like-
normal job. Go give it a shot.
Yeah, but she did. I am. I work at a pharmacy.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
having a
her.
normal job earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, well then don't diss me, and I won't diss you for making $23
No one
an
dissed
hour.
you. You don't go bullshit.
Don't diss me when you make $23 an hour. Next.
She just did it.
I'm giving it a shot. I'm giving it a shot like you said. I'm giving it a shot.
I wasn't referencing you.
Don't be a hypocrite, please.
Oh yeah, hang on. So,
I can do whatever
so-
I want at the end of the
So
day.
nothing
so let
applies
me.
to you.
So let me. So
No, it doesn't apply because the difference is you guys have to work for the rest of your life and I
Right.
don't.
So let me
That's
move
the
this back.
difference.
Let me-
Because
That
you're
is the
prostituting
reality
yourself.
difference. No,
As a
actually,
young- when you
if
were
I,
younger.
do you know
Wait,
what? If
OnlyFans
I
is
actually flip my
working.
real estate, I'm good. And then I keep buying condos, I could do that and buy houses. You don't have the
Right, so
ability to
what?
do that.
That's
you don't
really
have the
good for
ability
you.
to do that.
That's really good for
But you
you.
don't have the ability
That's
to
really
do that.
good for you.
So don't tell me what to do
That's
with my
good for you.
life and what I do
That's
for
good
my
for you.
family. Simple.
doing
I
that.
can sell my house and go buy 2 condos.
That's good.
And then I can buy a condo at the fucking Trump
great.
Tower,
I didn't feel
bitch.
the need to say
So
it.
let's start there.
all right, great.
Yeah, I am.
Hang on.
I could do real estate for the rest of my life. You're going to be stuck making $23 an hour, and you're going to be fucking sitting here
Well,
and fucking complaining.
$23 an hour is.
Fine.
That's really
pretty
good.
good. Yeah, that's
no,
pretty good.
it's poverty.
$23
You
an
can't.
hour,
Do you know what? If she had a kid, good
I
luck.
don't have a
supporting-
kid.
I'm saying hypothetically,
God.
if you had a kid, good luck trying to support you and your kid
Girl,
for
I'm
$23
20. I
an
still got a
hour.
couple years to go.
I supported an entire family on less than that, but okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so
Well, it's going to be uncomfortable if you live in California, so I'll start there.
I did
Maybe
it
I
in a
just won't
very
have a kid
expensive
until I'm
place
Okay.
also.
But did you have a partner to help you?
No, she stayed at home and took care of my kids.
but you're also a man.
Period.
What would that have to do with the amount of money you get?
Just going back to men typically get paid more, and you probably
If
had
you're
a
a
college
woman making
education.
$23 an hour, that's less money than when a man makes $23 an hour.
Maybe I don't know how much $23 an hour is because I don't work.
Because you're
And like I
Because
said,
you're just better
no,
than
do you know
everyone,
why?
right?
I can go and buy property and continue to sell it. I already bought a house, and I'm comfortable with the house, renting it out, and collecting my money every month. I can do it over the hell I want.
Okay, so let's back up to this conversation because I'd like to finish it.
Yeah.
If it
These
is,
girls just don't
I know,
stop.
I know,
I
hold
want
on.
to sit next to these
Hold
fucking
on.
so
people.
hang on.
Hold on.
They're fine,
Why are you
right?
hating? Why is she hating?
You're
Why are you hating? Look at you. You're a fucking hater. Look at your
What the heck is
face.
wrong with this woman?
Seriously?
What does her
Wait,
face have to
you're
do
talking
with
to
what
me.
we're
Put some
talking
fucking
about?
respect. If you give me respect, I'll give you respect. But you have
We've
no
all
respect.
been
You have
I just
no
said I'm
worth,
proud of you.
Nothing. Yeah, you're being fucking sarcastic. Come on, let's be real.
All right, let's be real.
Okay.
How would there actually be a...
If bitches want to go, I will put this out. You said that you're a debater. I won best debater
you a
in my middle
filibusterer?
school. Let's bring it, bitches.
Yeah.
Best debater.
So how are you-
In my middle school. Best debater. Yeah, yapper. And
Best
guess what?
debater,
I'm
my
better than you.
ass.
So bye.
Just because your voice
I'm
is
better
louder
than you in a
does
lot
not
of
mean
things,
you're
so
winning.
don't fucking come after me. I've been doing social media since 2016. I have almost
because
a
your
million
voice is
followers. I
louder
worked my
does
ass
not
off.
mean you're
I worked my
yapping.
ass off for where I'm at now. Bye. I didn't get everything fucking handed to me in the beginning.
But you're still a prostitute.
I'm not a prostitute.
Yeah, you're still
I'm not a prostitute.
How is that not prostitution?
It's online. There's a difference between actually going around and having sex and getting money with other people.
Then why, when I gave you the example, did you say that was still a prostitute?
I'm saying online, but you don't have to leave your house. You don't have to meet up with anyone.
Why would that matter?
Because that is a real prostitute. By definition, that is a prostitute.
No, a
Meeting up with
prostitute is somebody who sells
You can get
sexual
arrested.
favors for money.
You can get arrested for being a literal
Unless
prostitute.
unless you're in Nevada, right? Then he can't be arrested. Then he can work
Oh,
legally
no,
as a
that's actually,
prostitute.
that's the ranch. It's like an hour
Yeah,
away
so
from
you can
Nevada.
work legally as a prostitute.
You
What-
can in
What
Nevada,
is the
yes.
actual distinction here between
It doesn't
a
matter.
prostitute?
The difference.
It doesn't
is,
matter.
Listen, wait. Can I finish? Okay, listen. The difference between me. The difference between me. Can I talk?
No, can I talk? Can anybody else talk? Or is it all going to be you?
Between me and then I never have to work again. Okay. Andrew, you have your time. I'll let you have your moment. Difference between me and other people, I don't
Someone
have to
grab her
work
by the
again.
neck like the
I'm
little
not trying
dog.
to get hit.
is.
I'm sorry. I like my face too much. You get hit.
I've never lost a fight.
Okay.
That's okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
back-
I have money, but I could be a little ghetto. Okay, let's bring it. My family's from New Jersey.
That's
I'm from New Jersey too. I'm not acting like you, girl.
Well, guess what? I'm a little trash. I don't care. Guess what? I'm a little trash, and guess what?
that's
I'm from New Jersey too. I'm not acting like you, girl.
Well, guess what? I'm a little trash. I don't care. Guess what? I'm a little trash, and guess what? You're much trashier than me, honey. You're a fucking
What the-
porn star.
One prostitute to another.
She's having sex on camera. She's having sex on camera for money with multiple men, and then trying to get a
your
fun
actions are
boyfriend.
still on the internet.
It doesn't matter. I'm not
does
having
matter.
sex
No one
with
respects-
multiple men.
no one's taking
I'm
your
not.
opinion seriously if your
I
ass
don't
is
give
online.
a fuck. Do you know what? I don't care. You're trying to be against me. Let's go right now. Do you want me to come after you
I am
too?
against you.
I don't give a fuck if you're against me. You're broke too. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
At least she's pretty.
Shut up.
my ass
I'm not pretty.
Honest living.
Okay.
I
Here's
can
the
actually
thing.
use my degree. I didn't get a
Okay.
degree in liberal arts.
Okay, I didn't get it. I got a degree in marketing. So let's start there.
What happened?
What happened?
Marketing
I
your
had a baby.
OnlyFans?
No.
Marketing.
I have a lot of money. I don't need to do any of that. You want to insult my looks? Look at your fucking look. Shut the fuck up.
I may be broke, but I have the class enough to have a man to provide for you.
I don't care. My man does actually provide for me. I do help with the rent because I have the financial, because I'm renting a place in California, but I own property in Nashville, Tennessee.
Stop it.
I do whatever I want.
Get some help.
I really don't care. I have.
I don't
deep-
care until you have $100,000 in cash. I don't want you to fucking talk to me, okay?
What does that
Bring
have
me
to-
$100,000
Why are you
fucking dollars
yelling?
in cash.
Why are
and
you
can
yelling?
say shit to me.
Why are you
okay?
yelling?
You too.
Why are you yelling?
100,000. You can't do it. So shut the fuck
You're
up.
out of 10.
I feel like you're playing the bit up.
If none of you have that much money,
No.
you're not richer than me. I want you to shut the fuck up.
What does that have to do?
If you are not richer than me, I want you to shut the fuck up and don't fucking
You know
talk
that
to
scene
me,
in Dance
bitch.
Moms where it's like, get your
yeah,
finger
yeah.
out of
You
my
need
phone.
Do you know what? Get your finger you guys think it's all funny? You're gonna end up fucking homeless in the streets. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen to you. Good luck with your fucking $23 an hour.
Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
Why?
You're still gonna be broke.
She's so nice. She's just like, why?
Ooh, girl, you're better than me.
Okay.
Because anybody talk to me like that, it sounds like.
Okay. Enough coming for me. Let's go to the next topic, and let's choose another topic. I'm just gonna keep repeating.
Let's keep coming
I'm
for
gonna
you.
keep-
Let's keep going.
Do you know what?
No, I don't know what.
That's it. If
Give it to yourself.
I don't want to hear it.
Just give it to yourself.
Like, I wouldn't have.
Bro, you're literally on their podcast.
Yeah,
You're on their podcast trying to trash them.
They can talk to me. You can't talk to me. I'm sure they have a lot of money.
Okay, then why are you trashing them? You're on their podcast. You're in their chair. You're in their property.
Well, I mean-
Humble yourself.
I'm not
Humble
trashing
yourself.
I don't have a lot of money,
Humble yourself, babe.
Okay, well, do you know what? Doesn't matter.
but I'm still
Don't-
not a
you cannot-
prostitute.
Okay, whatever. I don't.
I just-
At that
I
point,
just wanna
whatever.
point that out.
At that point, whatever. It doesn't matter.
All right, a little more popcorn urine for that one. That was good.
I thought the popcorn was fake.
I already knew
like,
people
when
were
it was
gonna come
over there,
after me.
I thought it was fake until you started eating it.
I would have given you some popcorn.
I asked you for
I
some.
needed-
All you had, yeah, I know you
You're
did, but
so
you've been a
cute.
brat. Well,
You
you
just
did
sit
deal
there
with
and
some
don't say
shit. I'll give
anything.
you some popcorn.
Can we both have some?
Maybe you should try that.
Not you.
What?
Poison hands. It's tainted. I can't eat that.
First of all, I didn't put my hand in it.
I only touched the one kernel.
Wow, quiet.
Crickets.
Let's go. I'm ready. Who wants to come after me next?
Well, okay, so here's how.
Let's
this-
go. Let's
Yeah,
go,
but-
bitches.
Okay, so hold on.
You're actually
Wait,
so
whoa,
sweet.
hold on.
You're
Hey,
so
do
sweet.
me a favor.
You're so cute.
Do me a favor. So,
'Cause he keep-
the way that this
You too.
podcast, yeah, you got to stop talking if somebody else is
Okay.
talking, whether it's me, whether it's another person.
Okay.
SL_I.D._F9R2C0FF17A3551
I might be crazy. I'll give you the crazy.
$200.
I'll
As a
give him the crazy.
multimillionaire, I can
I'll give it
tell
to him
you,
too.
when you actually
I
have
might be a
money,
little crazy.
you don't
Yeah,
care
can you
about
stop?
simple things like this broad is losing her mind over. She's absolutely broke, insecure, and crazy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Definitely crazy. I'll
Thank
give you
for
that.
Appreciate it. So, look, for this podcast to work, if somebody else is talking, you can't be interrupting. You got to let them finish. Andrew was trying to multiple times arrive at asking you a question, and you would just immediately divert to attacking one of them too.
Okay.
So if I'm talking, anybody's talking,
Okay.
let them finish their thing. You can respond, and then we can have a hopefully civil conversation.
Except for her, she took my popcorn.
Rude.
Yeah, that was fucking rude. Mean.
Rude.
Mean.
Maddie, can you pass the popcorns back over
I
here?
only took one.
Just pass both of them back over
One
here.
too many.
Why don't I read a couple chats here while we're actually, Maddie, here, you read these, Maddie. Just pass
Woman
them.
next
Just pass
to
them.
Andrew is an ideal partner. She is smart, logical, and understands long-term effects. Woke virus is grooming
She also
kids.
just seems to genuinely
So
be a
you'll
nice
see
person.
Oh, thank
Congress
you.
passed laws to help prevent sexuality of kids. Just watch because parents care about
All
their
right,
kids.
Avalos, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it.
This lady talking about money in homes is extremely insecure. It couldn't be more obvious.
All right, Pelagic, thank you for the $200 super chat.
Okay.
Normally, I would ask if you want to address that, but I'm a little. Yeah, so. Thank you, Pelagic. Appreciate the super chat, man. Guys, like the video. Like the video if you're enjoying the stream. Now, I don't know, Andrew, if you want to continue on with your.
I do want to continue on. So, a couple of critiques. So you critique her over here. You are not actually a sex worker, correct?
No.
Okay. Can I ask you, do you think you're better than a sex worker?
No. Because I have friends who are in that.
That's too bad. I was hoping you would say yes, and then I was going to be like, some credit where it's due. So, just backing up though, you do have a regular job.
I do, yes. Monday to Friday.
So, can I ask you, what were you even going off on her about?
Her? Because she
Yeah.
stepped in.
Yeah, to say that
stepped in.
it's hypocritical
So
for
I'm
you
gonna
to, for
attack
you
her.
a prostitute
I'm
to
gonna
call another
attack her.
prostitute a prostitute.
No, actually, I actually had good intentions with her. I was actually trying to be positive, but they don't.
No,
They're
you were
19.
not. You
They
were
don't
a
know
crazy
any better.
bitch.
So that's just what it is.
Why
if she wants to step in, I'm gonna attack. That's how it is. If she stepped in, I attacked her. So let's go.
Well, it occurs to me that you were kind of the aggressor and the belligerent.
I can be the aggressor. I don't care. Don't start up with me. I'll end it.
No, but I mean, like, you kind of just started going off.
Yeah. You know, look me up. Go watch my old YouTube streams with CX Network. You'll see me going off all the time.
I have more time to do.
Okay, nobody's asking you because nobody gives a fuck about you. Let's start there.
I mean,
you are a loser. Keep that in mind. You have $1,000.
I feel like now, I think it's performative and it's a bit. I think you're just doing a bit.
I'm not doing it.
You're
I'm not
doing
doing
a
a bit. I'm honest. I don't give a fuck.
No, you're doing
that's
a
something
bit.
about me.
I hope it
You're
is
doing a
bit.
bit.
Do you know what? It's not a bit.
It's a bit.
I don't care.
It's a bit.
They come after me.
Nah, it's
I'm
a
going
bit.
10 times harder at them. Okay? That's how it is.
10
You
times
come
hard-
after
10 times
me.
harder how?
I'm going 10 times harder than them, and I'm not going to stop. Beef is for life, so let's go.
Beef is for life.
Beef is for
I don't
life.
have beef with you, girl.
Okay, then
Like-
don't fucking have beef with me. Period. End of story.
Nobody has-
Anybody wants to fucking smoke?
Yo,
Come
hold
on
on.
right now. I'll catch you outside.
Want that smoke?
I don't give
Catch
a
me
fuck.
outside.
I'm
How
not
about that?
trying to be like that. I'm not trying to be like that. But seriously, if anybody wants to do something, actually, I just had a C-section, so technically I can't fight right now. But, you know, if I was 100% healthy, it would be a fucking different story.
If you were 2 decibels louder, would your scar explode?
Okay. Well, my scar is technically still open. It's healing. You know, that was very traumatic.
Maybe you
for
should
me.
calm down that high
I should
blood
probably calm
pressure.
down. Yeah. You know, I probably should. You know, whatever. I will give it to the chat that said I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm fucking crazy, and I don't give a fuck. How about that?
And dumb.
I'm not dumb. I'm definitely not dumb.
Are you sure?
I'm a 138 IQ. I'm not dumb.
You don't
And
have 138 IQ.
I do have 138 IQ.
You can't count to 138.
Who are you to say that I'm dumb?
Well, just I
went to
just
university.
Tell. Oh,
I'm
I
not
went to
dumb.
university. What'd you
I'm
do?
not
Hand them
dumb.
money?
No, she said
Wow.
she didn't get anywhere with it.
Incredible.
No, I said marketing.
You
yeah,
said you
do you
didn't
know
do
what?
anything with
I
the
didn't do
degree.
anything with my degree, and that's my choice. I never have to
That
work
doesn't
again.
sound
You
very
have to work
smart.
for the rest of
Sounds
your life.
kinda dumb.
So why don't you focus on that?
You're
I never have to
student
work again.
debt.
You focus on working
I'm
for the
20
rest of your
years
life.
old.
It doesn't
I
matter.
still
You're
got
not
my whole
going
life.
up. You're gonna stay where you're at right now. I promise you.
First of all, I got
Check in
a
with me in
$2
10
raise
years.
last week. Please.
$2 an hour. Okay, I'll throw that $2 an hour in your fucking face. Bye.
Wait, I have like a genuine question
What?
for you. Like, please don't attack me. It's just a genuine question.
Okay.
Like, I
Don't do it,
understand,
Maddie. It's a
like-
trap.
No,
I would just, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna be
I
calm with you.
understand. Like
You work here.
you say that you don't have to work for the rest
Yeah,
of your
I-
life. Like, what's stopping you from stopping OnlyFans and just putting all your time into like,
Honestly,
raising your child? That's what I mean.
To be honest, I love money, and me and my dad had this talk. It would be stupid for me to shut down my OnlyFans.
Oh, your dad's in favor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my dad
dad
was
wants
like,
you to do
my dad
OnlyFans?
said that you've made a lot of money and you need to keep going. I said I can shut it down. He goes, that would be the most retarded thing
What?
to do.
Didn't you say you didn't care about money? Like, all you care about is having a happy
That's
family?
what I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
do, but I love
I
money
don't
at the
get
same
it.
time.
I don't
You
get
have
it.
to
Like,
live.
both
Unless you're rich. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't talk to me unless you have
And then before she was
100,000.
like,
That's
pay me.
it.
But the year before, like, I don't care if I'm broke as long as I have my family.
Well, do you know what? At the end of the day, hypothetically, if that were to happen, I
No,
would still be
realistically,
happy.
not hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
Realistically.
if that were to ever happen, I would still be okay. I used to be broke when I was your guys' age, and I was just fine.
I thought you were doing so much at our age.
No,
Yeah.
19. Your age, I was living in a penthouse. When I was your age and literally just started everything, I was really broke. I was working, I had worked at McDonald's and I was like, what, 18, 19, and then
That's
went to
normal.
university.
I
Yeah.
live in my own house with my 2 roommates. I'm pretty
Roommates,
successful.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Roommates.
Thank
oh my
you. They're
God.
actually my friends.
Roommates.
They're my
so
friends.
you can't afford the full rent, so you have
No,
to
I
have
can't.
All
because
right,
I'm-
all right, all right.
Yeah, she has roommates, guys. That's all you need to know about
And I
her.
love them.
She has
I love
roommates,
them.
and she makes $23 an hour. Literally, we're gonna start it like that. Who the fuck said that?
Me.
You said that. Shut the fuck up. You can shut the fuck up too. What's that? What's that, bitch? You want to say something? Come say it to me.
I've been talking.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking clout chasing hoe. That's why you're on here. And guess what?
that's you,
Guess what?
right?
I already have followers. I'm on here
Next question.
to grow.
I'm taking advantage.
Next
of
question.
that.
I'm a clout
I'm using
chasing
it
hoe.
today.
That's you, honey. That's why you're doing porn. Professional porn, and
Can
you
you be
can't get a
quiet? You're doing
boyfriend.
too much.
You cannot get a boyfriend because nobody wants to fuck you after you just fucked 5 guys.
Babe,
And come home
Calm
to
down.
that. Nobody wants to do that. You literally
Yeah,
fucked
if,
5
as long as
guys.
you send other
Yeah.
guys your nudes, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
Great.
It's on the
That's
phone.
great.
Do you know what? I don't give a fuck. It's on the phone. At the end of the day, I don't even know you guys like that, so it doesn't even matter. I'll never see you guys again in my life.
great. Lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Exactly.
What would you think about your future husband if he told your daughter that it was okay for her to have an OnlyFans?
Honestly, he's is not okay
Mike.
with her
Gerald
having.
donated $500. Nope, shut up, yelling psycho. You have nothing of value to say. I feel bad for your child.
I do feel bad.
What an awful mother you're going to
Shut the
be.
fuck up, bitch. I will come after you right now. And
Oh, do not talk to her like
You
that.
know, I can actually sue for that. If you want to talk about sue, I can actually sue for that. That's a threat, so I can actually sue for that.
Wait, did they like mute her again or something?
Okay, I guess they muted me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're
I didn't
muted.
hear that.
Just Gerald, thank you for the mute. Appreciate it.
We'll be
10
back in
minutes,
10
10 minute mute.
And I don't need to talk to these people.
All right, I'm gonna get.
You probably don't need to talk to
You're a
any
drama
people.
Starter. You're a fucking drama starter. You found out
Hold
you
on.
had followers
You've been
or
muted.
something. You guys know
Yo.
I have followers because I literally said it in my intro. So
Jesse, do me a favor. You've been muted, so let us carry on with the conversation here. So,
Hey, you want some popcorn?
no, I don't.
Are you sure you don't need popcorn?
No, I don't.
now
She's too good
Jolie,
for it.
going over here to Jolie.
What if it had like gold on it?
I'm not gonna. I don't give a fuck about anything that you have to say.
You got to stop talking. Do me a favor and stop talking. Okay, so Jolie.
I
you-
think I should
did-
just remove myself before I
Yeah,
go
you-
after anybody else.
You can do that.
Because
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
know,
Why
I
don't you
wanna
just
keep
not
hurting
spurg?
people
Yeah.
Because
So-
they're coming after me and they feel
Okay.
offended.
Yeah, you can.
You know?
Okay.
That's-
I feel like you're
I'm
offended.
not yeah, you're the one offended because you're leaving, girl. You're offended, but whatever.
No,
Give us the rage quit. Give us the rage quit. Give us the rage quit.
I don't-
Give us the rage quit.
No, please.
Do it.
I don't
Enough.
I keep calling all these broke people losers. Not you. You're pretty cool. I like you. You're an angel.
Yo, you just gotta go
Okay.
at this point.
I think I should go.
Can you just go?
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting
good luck
you.
in life.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yep.
In life.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Congrats on the baby.
Thank you.
This is Sparta! Afuera!
Peace out, you too, homie. Great to see you. Glad you can make it.
That was scary.
You handled that like a trooper. Good job.
AB check. Thank you for the gift of 20 memberships. Hold on 1 sec.
Great combo.
Yeah, very,
Great
very
combo.
productive. Very productive. Very
Got a lot out of that.
Come on, you guys made a lot of headway, don't you think?
I learned a lot from that.
I didn't learn shit. I was just, just listening to her yell.
The people are just
Another.
Just Gerald
Batty,
donated
batty,
Champagne
shot
pop, Ryan. What are you doing?
Pop champagne. Thank God she's gone. Let's celebrate.
She's still yapping.
She's still
Hang on,
yelling
hang on, hang
over
on.
here.
No.
Hang on, shh.
Okay, she's good.
All right, it's all good.
I love how she was like, I would sue if I paid for my boyfriend, and then she threats me, and I'm like, that's
Brian,
actually
champagne
something
pop.
you could sue for.
That
Batty,
was the
batty,
closest
shot
I've ever
o'clock.
got
Give me another
to,
Celsius.
like being hit in my life.
Me too. She's like, you wanna go?
I thought she was gonna actually hit me.
Dude, as soon as she started attacking you, I was like, oh no. I cracked my fingers. I said, all right, I'm diving in.
Literally. No, that was definitely for like clout.
When D-Gens fight, I win.
It's
Brian, you
Morgan
should tell
time.
them about the $1,000 donation for your video.
Wait, the what?
The $1,000 donation for your video.
Oh, I don't think any of these count towards that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Wait, show.
if
We
they
need to first. We gotta
want
show
to do
Andrew's
it-
photo, and then I'll talk about it. First, let me pop the champagne. That was interesting. I mean, she was obviously is an
I
actor.
literally thought she was
Yeah,
gonna
definitely
hit me.
clout or whatever.
You think?
That was
I really
cool, I
think she's
guess.
actually like that. Low key.
I think it was like
No, bro, nobody's that like.
I would have calmed down after a while. I was like, I was just,
Yeah, no,
All right, I
yeah,
hope you
like,
guys
it was
enjoyed-
getting old.
I was enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of
I was like,
Because
here we go.
she
I
came
hope
in
you
being like,
guys-
I just feel so old to be here. Like, am I
Yeah.
too old to be here? And then to be like, you're a broke loser. You're like,
She said she
I'm
was
18. I have
you
1,000
were-
followers.
You were out of
She
line
was
the whole
mad.
time.
What?
You got right up in her face. Why don't you calm down
I'm
next
so
time?
I couldn't stop staring at her eyeliner the whole time.
Dude, oh my god, I know.
What?
So
I'm a
crazy.
dude. What was wrong with
It
her
was
eyeliner?
just
It was
really
very
thick.
thick.
I wanted to go and just wipe it so bad.
Yeah,
I was
no, yeah, literally.
I'm
I
like,
was
let me clean
please.
my creases before I talk shit.
Well, that was interesting. All right.
Beef for life.
Beef for life. I was like, no one has beef with you. We
Dude,
don't
she
even
made me
know
finish.
you.
She made me finish my Celsius. I never done that before.
That's my next tattoo, beef for life. Maybe it'll be my next tattoo.
Okay, champagne round 2. All right, who was it, by the way? I should thank them. I
forgot the name.
Who was it? Let me look.
Just Gerald?
Was it just? It was Got Boop. Or
Could
wait,
I have
no.
more
It was
champagne?
just Gerald.
Oh.
Yo, Gerald, thank you so much for he muted 2 mutes and champagne pop.
And it never
Gerald,
worked.
you are a
I
legend.
know, she would keep yelling.
But Gerald, thank you for the champagne pop, much appreciated.
Definitely
And
was
then
some
Got
security going on
Booped. This man just eating on stream, not giving a single fuck. That was Andrew enjoying the popcorn, the delicious,
Really, really good popcorn. by the
delicious
way.
popcorn,
Yeah.
top tier popcorn.
Yeah. It's only really good
Thank
though,
you,
'cause
Got
a woman
Booped.
made
Appreciate
it.
it. What the hell?
Wait, did I say that out loud? Shit.
It's
I
valid.
think so. Did you say valid?
Yeah.
Welcome. We have Morgan joining us. Morgan, do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Morgan. Okay.
That's it.
What?
They already know
I'm
who
18.
Morgan
Yeah, I
is.
know.
go to the city college and I'm majoring in political science.
Yo, chat, are you pleased with the replacement? Chat, are you pleased? Do you prefer the color? Like the
What?
the hat? I don't know. She was wearing yellow, but now it's
was
like
pretty
pink.
colorful.
It's like pink and okay. I don't know.
This one's not a prostitute.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
shit!
not.
This one.
Oh my goodness!
Right from the peanut
This would
gallery.
be this would. When did I last do the Twitch? Yeah, we'll do Twitch a little later, and we'll do the other
The
stuff.
last time.
Okay, ask everyone, Stifler, ask everyone to rate their looks on the scale of
pick
1 to
7.
10. Can't pick 7.
Okay, hang on. Let me clarify the question. Let me clarify it.
Well, I think we should let them answer
right,
this
fine.
one, and then you ask your follow-up.
right.
And then, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Bro, I don't want to answer.
You have, okay, hold on. You got to answer this one.
It's so like subjective. Like I don't want to answer.
Yeah, what do you subjectively think if you had to rate your physical looks?
Just into the mic.
What would it be?
Can't say 7. I already know.
8. Oh.
Okay, what about you?
I'll say 8.
I'll say 8.5.
That makes 8.
Yeah, 8.
Oh.
Actually,
everyone's saying 8.
So what do you?
I'll go 8.
Well, hold on, no, hold on.
Don't follow the trend.
You can't just, because everybody else is saying, like, it's, I mean, maybe you do, that's what you think. I mean, sure, but you prefaced 8 by everybody else is picking 8, so I'm going to pick 8. Was that going to be your original answer?
No.
What was your original
Well,
answer?
I'm a little jet lagged. I'm a little not looking my best
so
today.
you were going to say 10.
No.
Oh,
No.
Well, what were you going to
What were
say?
you gonna say?
Like 6.
but now you're an 8 because you're jet lagged?
No.
You're too far from, you guys scoot into the table a little bit.
No, I was gonna say 6, and then everyone was saying 8, so I said 8.
Okay, I'll be a
Okay.
6 too. I'll be a
All
6
right.
with you.
Thank you,
Okay, what about
girl.
you?
I
Solidarity.
can't say 7.
Nope.
6.5.
Wait, why can't we say 7?
Okay, Andrew, what about you?
4.
I give myself a 5. Now, Andrew, if you want to ask your follow-up question.
Let me ask the question again. Yes, I understand it's subjective. If you look around, you have to admit that the woman next to you looks nothing like you, right? Mm-hmm. And the woman next to her looks nothing like her. Mm-hmm. But somehow you're all in the same category, looks-wise. Does that sound rational to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the prettiest girl in the room? No. Let her answer. Who's the prettiest girl here?
To me, that I think is prettier.
Who's the prettiest girl in the room?
I love everybody, but I think she's prettier.
Okay, who's the prettiest girl in the room?
Her.
Okay, she's the prettiest.
Wow.
Okay. What about you? Who's the prettiest girl in the room? Madison? Mm-hmm. Who's the prettiest girl in the room?
I don't know her name, but the
Morgan.
It's really weird that suddenly you have standards which you can subjectively apply and pick out who the most bestest looking girl is in the room. Somehow when it comes to yourself, you always land on about the same number, which is I'm perfect. Right? 8, that's like let's say there's no 9s or 10s, right? They're real rare. Like if you see one, they block out the sun. That's how intensely gorgeous they are.
Mm-hmm.
Would you change your answer based on this?
I said 8, not for like face, but for body. Like I thought, like I think I have a nice body, so that like raises my looks, I guess.
So, okay, give us your face rating and your body rating.
Face probably like a 6, and then body 8, or yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So still an 8.
Yeah. But like that's what I was thinking about.
Think of a famous person for me who's a 9 and tell me her name.
Who's a 9?
Mm-hmm. Nah, no help. Don't cheat.
Sorry. Well, now that you put me on the spot, I'm trying to like think of a person. I'm like blank now.
Can't think of one? One female who's a 9? Not one?
Not one female who's a 9.
No, there's definitely 9s. I'm
Okay,
just like
what-
I'm trying
just
to
give me
think
one.
of someone that's like well known. That's a 9. Or like you're saying a 9 based off of my own standard or the society
Your
standard?
standard. That one that makes you an 8.
I can't think of a person.
Okay. Name 4 actresses.
Kristen Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's really pretty.
4 pop singers.
Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Olivia Rodrigo,
Okay.
and who's a 4th?
4th one, just make it any singer who's a female.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
So you're more attractive than Katy Perry?
I don't really remember what she looks like. But yeah, sure.
Okay. You can't think of a single actress who's a 9, though? Or singer? What about singer? Can you think of a single singer who's a 9? Who you're just one step below?
Okay, well, I think Olivia Rodrigo is a 9. I think she's really pretty.
So you're just one step below her?
Sure.
Is that what you actually think?
Well, yeah, based off the rating that we gave.
Yeah, not based off the rating. You can revise the rating you gave
But
if you
yeah.
think she's a 9.
Yeah, I'll say I'm an 8.
You're an 8. Okay.
But like, yeah.
Okay, same to you. 3 9s who you can think of who are women.
Megan Fox, Julia Roberts, and the.
If Megan Fox is a 9, how the fuck are you an 8?
No. She's a 10 to me. She's a 12,000.
She's an infinity.
Even if she's a 10, how could that make you an 8?
Well, if I'm comparing myself, if we're going to that scale, then it was next to Megan Fox, I'd put myself at like a 3 or 4. Realistically, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, then back up. You gotta help me out here.
Okay.
If thing over here 10, you 8. But if you compare yourself to thing 10, you 4, how can you be an 8?
Wait, what?
She's a 10.
Yes.
You're an 8.
Not next to her.
Yeah, next to her you're a 4.
Yeah.
But she's a 10.
Yeah.
You realize there's only 10 numbers on this scale.
Yes. I'm not the ugliest girl in the world, but I'm not the
I'm not
prettiest.
saying you are, right? Not saying that you're the ugliest girl in the world, prettiest girl in the world. Not saying anything.
Okay.
There's 10 numbers on the scale. How can you put yourself up next to a number which is higher than you and then say, when I'm up next to the number higher than me, it lowers my number? That makes no sense.
I mean, I guess you're right. It really doesn't. But since you're asking the question, like realistically, now that I think about it, like there is, Megan Fox, like she is a standard, like she is a beauty standard, So obviously, I don't fit in that beauty standard. I would not categorize myself as an 8 in that beauty standard with Megan Fox.
So then what would you categorize yourself as?
Like a 4 or a 5.
A 4 or a 5.
Mm-hmm.
What about you compared to Megan Fox?
Like a 3.
Like a 3. You realize there's...
But that's like in the context of comparing me and versus her, not just like the general question.
It's all women between 1 to 10. So if you categorize yourself as an 8, it's a comparison to all women on
But
planet Earth.
originally, the question wasn't comparing us to other women. It was just initially can't pick 7.
How
What
can
is-
you rate your looks unless you're comparing them to other women's looks?
Well, but I wasn't when I said the answer. But now we
Then
are.
what were you using as your metric?
Just whatever came to my mind. Like, as to how I feel today. Like, tomorrow, if you ask me, I could feel like a 3 tomorrow, you know? If I don't have makeup done or a cute outfit, maybe I'm a 3
What
tomorrow.
the fuck does it have to do with how you feel?
That's how I feel today. I feel like an 8 today.
Okay. So it clearly was miscommunicated. So I'm going to ask again. Based on physical looks only, in comparison to all of the women who exist in the world, the scale is 1 to 10 for all of them. Where do you fit?
3.
3. Do you revise or no? You don't look like you're going to. You look like you're going to stubborn it out. But you can change your answer if you want to.
I mean, maybe a 6.
4.
Now you're a 4.
Yes.
So what changed when we're asking you on a scale of 1 to 10, rate yourself looks-wise? What did you think that meant?
I just meant like, you know, like you're just like, you know, you're cute, you're pretty.
Yeah, like, how do you feel right now? That's how I put it. Because, like, if I came on here with no makeup and, like, hair and just outfit not cute, like, I would rank myself lower. But just, like, how I feel today, I feel like an 8 today.
So,
But I wasn't thinking
think
about
your
other
physical-
women when I was saying
But
my
do you
own
think
answer.
that your physical beauty is based around how you feel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's say you feel bad about it, right? Let's say you dial yourself up and you look even better than you do right now, but you just don't feel good that day. How would that actually diminish your physical beauty?
In reality, no, I would be the same person.
Then
but
why
it
wouldn't
would
you- why-
change my perspective.
Sure, but in reality it wouldn't, right? So why wouldn't you just base the answer on what in reality is true?
Because it's all about perspective.
It's all about
My
perspective.
perspective now was.
And your
you know,
perspective when it
these
was Megan
factors
Fox.
was changed.
Yeah.
Like the factors in the question changed because you didn't.
Nope, the
start-
factors never changed.
They did change because you brought in Megan Fox as like the beauty standard to what we were comparing ourselves to.
What were you
so
comparing
that changes our
So then
mind.
what were you comparing yourself to?
The way I feel now, like
Well, then that's not comparing yourself to me. That's just you saying how I feel. What's the comparison to?
no, I'm saying you made the comparison because then we started talking about Megan Fox and like how do I compare to her?
Yeah, how can you
So
come-
like because I think she's really pretty, like if I was someone that thought Megan Fox was ugly, I'd be like I'm still an 8. But because I think she's gorgeous, of course I'm gonna be like I'm not as pretty as her, right? So it changed my answer because it's in comparison to Megan Fox now, not just how I feel right now.
So in compared to women that you consider to be really, really pretty, you don't consider yourself to be really, really pretty.
No, not as pretty as them
Then why would you rate yourself an 8?
because that wasn't factored into the question.
Just how
it was
you-
just how I feel
It's
like
just how you feel.
looks are about how we feel.
Oh.
Like I was saying.
You don't
again.
think there's any objective standard for looks?
Just like the way society views like looks or
Yeah.
yeah, of course, like there's always a standard for like who's prettier than this person, but that wasn't factored necessarily into the initial question.
Yeah, I think.
And then
I think
it- and then it
is.
was
What
later.
other standard could you use
My personal feeling on how, I feel
you
right now.
feel? You don't think that's a little delusional?
Okay, let's say
How
this.
is that delusional? It was
Let's
just how
say-
I feel right now.
Let's say you're going out, right, on a like just on a date, like a night to eat, dinner. You get dressed. You feel you when you dress nice. Like, do you feel nice?
Sure.
So when you're not dressed nice, do you feel nice?
Let's say I don't.
Okay, so what would you rate yourself on a day that you're dressed super nice, you're ready to go out to dinner, ready to go take some family photos? What would you rate yourself then?
4.
And then so you would rate yourself the same when obviously you're not looking your best. And who do you
but
compare
you could
yourself
just be
to?
saying that to like not agree though.
And who do you compare
No,
yourself to?
I'm saying that because I think that there's an objective beauty standard which exists.
Right.
Exactly.
Of course.
And the reason I think there's an objective beauty standard which exists is because I have a historical standard to compare it to. So it seems like it exists for sure. That
Of
we all.
course.
So I agree that there's some subjectivity there. Some people like blue eyes. They like this. They like that. Doesn't seem like men are competing really hard for 600-pound burn victims, though, right?
No.
No.
Right.
So there's something that we're kind of leaning towards as being pretty, beautiful things like this. And I've seen you women. You're vicious when you're competing with each other. Vicious in competition. Judge each other like nobody's business. Okay, you look at me like you're skeptical. So let me ask you this question, and honestly answer. When you go into a room and you sit down with a bunch of women, do you judge them in your mind? How
Yes.
pretty they? Yeah.
Yes,
What are
I
you
do.
judging them against?
Not judging them against anything, but just kind of just judging them because I'm just a girl and like I'm always have an opinion about someone on something.
You're gonna have an opinion about how they look, right?
Yeah.
Right, which is a personal
So,
opinion.
so what are you comparing it to, though?
The standard of beauty in their head.
Yeah,
I'm not
the
comparing
standard
it to
of beauty in their
anything.
head, which
Want
they're
to
relaying to society, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just. the
Can we
world
pull
we
up
live
that photo of young Andrew?
Let's pull it up.
Look at.
Wow.
That is not a 4.
in. That's not a 4, bro.
That's not a 4.
I was 19. I'm 40.
You 8, bro.
But I don't. Personally, I still don't think you're a 4.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion.
I'm
Like,
personally into white boys, but like in high school,
You're
are
not
you?
into white boys?
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So, like, that's your type?
No. See,
Yeah.
like there, he doesn't look white boy.
He doesn't look like a white boy?
I think he looks
Wait,
white
what?
boy.
No.
What does he look like?
You just look like Latino.
What?
What?
Yeah, Latino.
Like a blue-eyed Latino?
Bro, your eyes are not blue in that photo.
I'll pull the photo up. They don't, huh?
They look
dark.
brown in that photo.
Yeah, they're dark.
Yeah.
Andrew, did you used
Latinos
to...
Obviously,
Blue
they're
eyes.
not dark,
Yeah.
but it's the lighting.
No.
Andrew,
Yeah.
were you affiliated with any Mexican drug gangs or anything?
Yeah, my last name is Wilson. That's a really Hispanic last name, as you know.
Wilson.
That's good. Oh, speaking of which, Maddie brought this up. Since Andrew revealed that young photo of him, we also have a challenge. Oh my God. I don't even want to say it. It's so cringe. I have a video of me when I was 22. Flexing into a webcam.
Oh, no.
Let's.
Like your arms?
Like I'm wearing pants. But it's in like a 480p webcam. So for another champagne pop, I'll fucking show the video.
Champagne
Only
pop.
because Maddie really
Champagne
wants
pop.
to see it.
I want to see.
Yeah. And then if you send in 5, there's a video. This is Andrew asked for 5. There's a video of him playing guitar and like singing or something, right? Yeah. So
What were you singing?
I was actually roasting the shit out of my sister. The song was called Tetris and Drugs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice.
anyways, let's actually really quick, last thing on the whole like looks thing. Do you think you will be better looking in 10 years time?
Yes.
Starting with you.
I think that I'll.
Damn, Maddie, chill.
Sorry, I gained some weight.
You think what?
What'd you
I mean,
do? Eat a Cheez It?
Yeah, I had 2 Cheez-Its.
I would like to say yes if I prioritize my health and well-being.
So better looking at 32 as compared to now at 22.
No, I don't think. I think that I would be better looking now.
Wait, you just
But like, I hope that I would look equally as good.
equally as good.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think you will be equally as good looking at 32 as you are now at 22?
No.
But you hope.
But I'd like to. Yes.
But you know for certain you won't be.
I'm just answering the question.
You're struggling too, but what about you?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so better looking at 29 as compared to now at 19?
Yeah, like, I mean, I always think, I don't know, like, I look up to older women and I always think they're really pretty, so
Do you
I'd
think
like to
they were
so.
prettier like when they were younger?
I feel like it's all about, like, how you take care of yourself,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay, all right. I'll let everybody answer this. Wait, so better looking at 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah. So you're going to be better looking at 29 than you are now at 19. But what about at 39 as compared to 19?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
But so then there's a chance that you will be.
Yeah.
Because you said maybe. Like it's not definitive for you.
Right.
Like you're
I
a
mean,
little on the fence.
who knows? I could be like a total like MILF like when I'm 40, you know? Like I could be like
MILF.
Okay.
But I've seen like some like I mean, I saw this one girl that was like 50. She looked like 30 and I was like I don't know how women age so well.
Are most of the 35-year-olds you see walking around looking as good as most of the 19, 20-year-olds you see walking around?
Oh, no, of course not.
Then-
but for
then-
me,
Then the assumption really probably shouldn't be that you're going to be in that little tiny category,
I
right?
think it could be because,
It
you know.
could be.
Right.
But what is the likelihood? Remember that whole risk mitigation conversation we had earlier? So let's use the same logic applied here, right? If it's true that this pool is really small, and it must be because most of the women you see who are 35, 40 years old are not as attractive as women you see at 19, 20, right? Why do you assume you would be in that group?
Because, I mean, it
'Cause you
depends
just
on
wanna be?
how. Yeah, I mean, shit. Because I want to be. I mean, am I going to be like, you know, I want to be ugly when I'm 40? No. But, you know, we
No,
can
no, no.
always
I'm not
hope.
saying you have to be ugly at 40. Just saying, do you think you'll be as attractive as you were at 20?
I mean, probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get everybody's answers. What about you?
I would like to think so. Just because, like, you know, I don't know. I feel like my mom and my grandma, they aged really good. So I want to age good as them.
Okay, so you're
And then-
20. Do you think you'll be better looking at 30 than you are now?
Yeah, I look more grown and more, like, fit into my, like, how, like, I'm going to look. I feel like
Okay.
I would feel confident look at 30. I feel like...
Hold on. Did I ask you about confidence?
No, you didn't, but
Okay.
I feel that I would look better confidently saying that.
Okay. What about 40? Will you be better looking at 40?
No, I feel like I would be aged, definitely a little aged.
Okay, so you'll peak at around 30 then, in your 30s.
Maybe like, no, I won't like look fully bad at my 40s, but I'll probably start peaking at my 40s. At my 40s, I'll probably look like I'm pushing 45. And at 45, I'll look like I'm pushing 50.
Okay. Well, this girl left. She would have given an interesting answer. Should we have kept her, you think?
Well, she chose to leave, so.
Yeah, she said that she was going to go
She
anyway.
would not let
Yeah.
us talk.
Well, yeah. It was okay. Like, it was... Yeah, anyways.
I mean, you guys had a good back and forth. You two were going at it.
Oh, me and her?
Here, I'm going to
Yeah.
keep it moving. They've answered this a bunch. What about you?
I feel like maybe at like 25 or 26. Like, I hope I'm
Okay.
not like
So
yelling
you're,
at teenagers on a
18.
podcast at
You're 18
26.
right now.
I am 18. I feel like
So do you think
maybe
you'll
not
be-
at 28.
Okay.
So no.
Okay. What about you? Will you be better looking in 10 years?
I actually do think so, because I'm like overall yes, because I do plan on getting like stuff done, like you know.
What? What do you mean?
Like maybe the only thing I'm pretty insecure about is kind of like my lips. Maybe get some lip injections. Maybe that's it. Like I want to look natural. I do not want to look like you know.
I've never seen good lip
No,
filler,
no,
but
there's people that do it subtly that like influence it. Like I did not.
so
could never
just
guess that.
so I understand this correctly. So you're 19.
Yes.
At 29, simply by virtue of you getting lip filler,
Not just by that.
Well, you said you were going
There's
to get
other
work done.
factors that lead me to believe that I will look better.
Right, but the first thing you said was you're going to get work done.
That was the first thing, yeah, but that's not the main reason. That's just like one thing I listed.
Okay. What else?
Genetics. My mom looks really good for her age. She's 50. No one thinks she's 50. And I'm not saying that
Do you think she looks better now than she did at 30?
No, but that's a different question. Like comparing her from 30 to 50 is different from comparing me 19 to 29. Like if you're going to ask me, am I going to look better at 40 or 50 than 29? Okay, then I'll say
Right,
yeah.
but your answer is a different answer to the question because you're saying my mom is attractive at 50. Even if I just grant that, you may very well be attractive still at 50.
Yeah.
But that doesn't answer the question because the question is, will you be more attractive at this advanced age than you are currently.
That's what I'm saying. At 29, it's like, so at 29, I do believe I will look better because
Okay.
I plan on taking care of myself, and I don't, like, I have an older sister who's around the age. She looks the same. So I do think I'll look better with taking care of myself more. I don't think there'll be like, I'll start aging at that time based off of what I see in my family.
What about 20 years?
20
so
years
39.
for sure, you'll see aging.
Okay. So then, yes, 29, no 39. But you said at 29 you'll take better care of yourself. So in what ways would you? Are you just not eating well?
I
You don't
just
exercise?
recently started really getting into like my how I eat, like being very strict on how I eat, how I work out, like skincare. I didn't do skincare before. I didn't know what that was. Like, there's a list of things that I do.
Well, assuming you were doing all these, and this is for the entire panel, assuming your entire life you were living your life in such a perfect manner. So your diet has always been impeccable. Your fitness has always been impeccable. You've always exercised. Your body fat percentage is in what is deemed like a perfect range or whatever. Your skincare is good. If we consider all these things, is there ever any point that you're going to be better looking, say if you're 20 as compared to 30?
Sorry.
Well, okay, so you're saying if I do all these things, let's say you had all those things right now, right? Will you, and then you have all those things in 10 years when you're 29, will you still then be better looking at 29?
No, like if I did everything that I plan to do in the future now, and if I had all the things that I wanted to do now, which isn't much, I would just say like I'm a little insecure about my body and stuff, then for sure I would look better now than in the future. That's like,
I mean, but you said you're like insecure about your body now. Look, some people get really tuned in on fitness and eating, but I would argue the vast majority of people are going to say, and I think this is more so women are going to feel this way. They're going to be 30 and they're going to look back at their 20-year-old self